Kamara picking up a yard, maybe two. So here's Rattler, who was a high school phenom at one time. One of the
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of Thursday Night Football, where we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos there in New Orleans. Sean Payton's return. Sorry, guys, we were having technical difficulties. The Broncos didn't go long on their first drive. It's now 2nd and 9. Ball is snapped. Spencer Rattler's looking to throw. He's under duress, able to get away, break away from a sack. He throws downfield, and oh, that's almost picked off. The linebacker there, number 55 for the Denver Broncos, almost able to make a play.
Could not secure it. John Franklin Myers put the pressure on, forcing Rattler out of the pocket. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, but Barton will end up leaving your screen. But this gives you an idea. I just talked about. This is a man-to-man team, but with Patrick Surtain down, they're going to play more zone and make this quarterback have to make decisions. Sometimes with a young quarterback, you think you want to dial up that pressure. Play man-to-man is a lot easier. Zone.
All right, guys, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for the New Orleans offense. Spencer Rattler, the rookie, is in shotgun. He's going to be looking to pass. He's looking under duress. He gets the ball out to number 11, but that's going to be just short of the 1st down, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the New Orleans Saints offense, who will have to punt it back to the Denver Broncos.
Tackled there by Jaquan McMillan is how he likes to pronounce 4th down.
I got the Denver Broncos winning this one, guys. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. My first one, for whatever reason, my first live stream just totally exited out on me. I have no idea why. I completely ticked off, but hey, we're here. Thursday Night Football. It's 4th down and 2. New Orleans Saints are going to have to punt it back to the Denver Broncos. Nice kick there from the punter. He's going to pin him deep. Oh, and it rolls into the end zone, so that's going to be a touchback for the Denver Broncos offense here on this one.
So Nick comes back out. Take a look at his timeline here. Dixon Valley High School in Alabama. Dad, a legendary high school coach at Auburn there, freshman of the year 2019. And then he goes west. He goes to Oregon.
So the Denver Broncos on their first drive had 6 plays for 24 yards, just over 2 minutes of possession time, but weren't able to get anything going as they had to punt it back. Or punt it to the Saints there for their first drive. And the Saints, not much better. 4 plays, 40 yards. Had to punt it back there to the Denver Broncos.
He grew up, his dad played quarterback at Auburn, drove his whole life wanting to play there, and it imploded on him after 3 years. He ended up.
All right, we see Bo Nix in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He dumps it off to his running back, number 19. Actually, I think that's one of the wide receivers there in the backfield, and he'll take the reception. Marvin Mims Jr., the wide receiver, comes out of the backfield, gets the nice reception. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and short for the Denver Broncos offense. And the all-white unis looking pretty badass in those new uniforms for the Denver Broncos this year. Bo Nix looking to take control of this offense. They're 3-3 on the season, but coming off of a loss to the Chargers last week. So Bo Nix under center, 2nd down and 3. We see a handoff there. Williams is the back, I believe. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. That's a nice rush there to the left. Actually, it's number 23, Hastim, with the nice play on the field. Last one. Yeah, Arnik Hastim with the 6-yard carry there. That's going to bring up a 1st down, a new set of yards, new set of downs for the Denver Broncos. McLaughlin, number 38, is back in the backfield with Bo Nix. Bo Nix lined up in shotgun. We got a 4 wide receiver set, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Bo Nix is going to fake the handoff, get a quick throw out to number 17, who breaks loose for a big gain on the play. And that's going to bring up another Denver Broncos 1st down as Vele, V-E-L-E, looking really good last week against the Chargers. He's now picking in right up where he left off. As we see here on the replay, he goes and takes a nice little slant route, able to really get past the defender there. A nice quick throw by Bo Nix. Really good play. Gives up them a new set of downs, and it's 1st down Denver. Bo Nix is under center. They got a bunch of tight ends. It's going to do a play action. Bo Nix is looking to throw. He dumps it off to number 16, who makes a nice catch. And he's able to get at least 3 or 4 yards on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd down and long for the Denver Broncos offense. Broncos country, let's ride. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's, guys. Live play-by-play of Thursday Night Football, where we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos.
Kind of that diagram, you'll see a lot of throws here early. They've been throwing a lot of balls to the
All right, guys. We got 2nd down and 8 for Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Under center, it's an I formation, and they're going to hand it off. That's number 33, Williams. He gets a nice gain on the play, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. That gets him up to the 35-yard line on that play. Burton leading the way on the ISO, and they're going to get right back up to the line of scrimmage. Bo Nix is in the backfield in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Standing in the pocket clean, dumps it off to his running back. A nice tackle from number 56, Davis, on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Denver Broncos offense. Marching down the field on this drive. Right now, currently 6 plays, 51 yards, and just over 3 minutes of possession time. A nice little check down there from Bo Nix to Williams. That's a nice little play there for him. Now under center again, Bo Nix on 2nd and 4. McLaughlin's the running back, number 38. He's going to get the toss play to the left, and blown up by number 58. A nice play there from the New Orleans Saints defense as Orgy there, the linebacker, was able to break through for a loss of 2 on the play. Number 58 busts right through the line there on the toss play, and he's able to get them for a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. So he's able to get off of the block there for number 64. Number 54, I should say. That'll be the center there. He was able to get off the block from them and able to get the running back in the backfield. So Bo Nix, he's going to come out in shotgun, empty. They spread it out. Bo Nix is looking to throw. He has to scramble. He's under duress. He breaks a sack. He's rolling to his left, and he's going to scramble, and he only gets a couple on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Broncos. And now we'll have to see what Sean Payton in this offense is going to dial up. They are right at field goal range, and looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for the field goal attempt here, as we got a pretty fast first quarter already for both of these teams. Will Lux coming in his 9th season. This is going to be a 46-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good right down the middle for the Denver Broncos. All right, guys. Thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. Let's go, baby. We're already up to 3 likes. Let's go. All right, Jamie, thanks for the chat there. Let's get to the injuries since we weren't able to get to that before the game. Sorry, some technical difficulties as we tried to start this live stream today. So on the injury reports here, we're seeing inactives for both teams. Patrick Surtain II for the Denver Broncos is out of this matchup, a big loss for them. That's pretty much the only key injury and inactive for their team here. Looking at the full injury report for both teams right here on this Thursday Night Football. For the New Orleans Saints, they got a lot of injuries, guys. We already know about quarterback Derek Carr, who's expected to miss a few more weeks here, with Spencer Rattler, the rookie quarterback, getting the start for the New Orleans Saints. Also, tight end, the Swiss Army knife there, Taysom Hill, will also be out of this game for the New Orleans Saints. Pete Warner, the linebacker, is also inactive. Ruiz, the center there, is also inactive. And a big loss, too, with Saunders, the defensive tackle, the one who made a big man ballin', big interception play against the Kansas City Chiefs a couple weeks ago. He's going to be out for this matchup, so a big loss there for the New Orleans Saints defense in the middle there to help stop the run with Saunders being out. So those are just some key injuries for both of those teams in this Thursday Night Football matchup. Man, guys, can you believe it's already Week 7? I mean, goodness gracious, guys. All right, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as we're doing the live play-by-play here of the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints, baby. Woohoo! Hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday night. Oh, whose jersey I'm wearing? Oh, here we go. It's a Tebow. Tebow. It's a Tim Tebow. Tebow. Woo! Let's go.
Brought to you by the all-new Nissan Kicks. Reimagine your drive. 2006, late in the season, Week 14, Breeze at quarterback. Peyton in his first year as the head coach.
All right, coming back from commercial break.
Dallas Cowboys.
We'll see what the New Orleans Saints offense can do to answer the Denver Broncos field goal on that last possession.
That was a special year in so many different ways.
Absolutely. Post-Katrina. It's kind of decimated by Katrina. August.
Bo Nix and Sean Payton talking on the sideline, making sure they get a good game plan together to try to get a few more points on the board. As we see a return here from the New Orleans Saints, number 80 is going to return it out. He gets it past the 30-yard line, gets it up to about the 34. A nice return for the New Orleans Saints, who will be set up with decent field position to start this out. And there's the legends, guys, Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
And they come back in, and Peyton takes the job, and they get Breeze, and that turned everything around.
Yeah, incredible in his first year to be able to have that moment in this building after everything this region had been through. It's almost like a rebirth for so many.
Sean Payton returning to New Orleans. As we see Spencer Rattler in the New Orleans Saints offense, he's under center. Kamara is the back. Motion from the wide receiver. We get a toss play to Kamara. He's able to bust it out for just a 1-yard gain on the play. So that's going to bring up second down and long for the New Orleans Saints offense.
He's downplayed it all week, and rightfully so. I mean,
You know, in this particular game plan for the New Orleans Saints, they really need to look to get Alvin Kamara more touches, try to get his hands on the ball as much as possible, try to dictate the game, dictate the clock, and if they're able to really run the ball very, very good here, they will have a chance in this game. But with all the injuries they have at wide receiver, it's going to be a big blow for the New Orleans Saints, who are missing Chris Olave, who's out due to a concussion. And then also, they found out earlier today that Rashid Shaheed will miss the rest of the year after he went to injured reserve after having surgery on his meniscus. So we see a nice little rush play there by Miller. Miller returns in his first game action of this season. Gets a nice carry there for the New Orleans Saints offense. Gain of 8 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down and short. Spencer Rattler is in shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to get it off to number 16, rookie Means. Bud Means, there you go. The rookie wide receiver, number 16, gets the catch, and that's going to bring up a first down for the New Orleans Saints.
Clint Kubiak trying to put this game plan together.
As we see here on the replay, they put Rattler in motion to his right, helps the protection, helps him get a guy open for the first down. Number 16 with a nice catch. As we see, Miller is back in the backfield, number 25. They're going to look to get him going as they're in the pistol formation. Spencer Rattler's looking to throw. Oh, from behind, that's a fumble! Nothing yet, but that should be a first down, Denver. That is a fumble. The Denver Broncos have recovered, and that's the first turnover of the game. And we see here on the replay, we get motion from the tight end. Spencer Rattler's trying to stay in the pocket, but under pressure too quickly. Number 55 forces the fumble. That ball's definitely coming out as we see the replay here. Yep, loose right out of his grasp. That is definitely a fumble and a nice turnover from the Denver Broncos defense, showing up and showing out. Already making a difference here early in this football game. And that's going to bring the Denver Broncos offense back on the field. Not bad so far, guys. No, Michael Thomas does not play for the Saints anymore. Although they might have been willing to give him a call with all the injuries they're having right now at the wide receiver position. Missing Chris Olave is definitely a big blow for the team. All right, guys, excuse me. I gotta go take a restroom break. Be right back. Ooh. Damn it, man. Oh, wasting too much time.
Wright has played for 6 teams now, and Rattler with the fumble. So playing with a little bit of fire because Barton almost had a pick earlier.
He did.
And creates the fumble here, the forced fumble. And Denver takes over at midfield at their 45-yard line.
And we talked in the open, how do you win a game if you're Denver with a rookie quarterback that's been good and then at times been a rookie? You lean on that defense and you get short fields, and that's what they've been able to do. See if they can capitalize on this opportunity.
And he's in the pocket, throws, caught 49-yard line, Lucas Kroll.
We've talked a lot here tonight about the tackling or lack thereof for New Orleans. Let's take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS. You can see entering tonight 370 yards allowed after missed tackles, by far the most in the NFL. We've seen some moments tonight where Javonte Williams got into that second level, bouncing off of would-be tacklers. So it's been a big, huge emphasis. In a short week, it's tough. They showed a lot of video. They showed some good, some bad, just to try to motivate them, get them ready for tonight.
And that's 60 yards per game.
Yeah.
For the missed tackles. And that time they're able to stop him close to a first down. Debo makes a stop on Williams. We go to Kaylee.
Guys, the Saints have owned the fact that tackling is a problem. Mario Davis, who breaks down the pregame huddle every week, told me there are no motivational tactics needed at this point. Everyone has a sense of urgency, and he believes solving the problem is more mental than anything. They can execute, but David said it comes down to having a high level of focus and finding a way to be consistent.
Davis has been consistent in his career, 200th game for him. Third down and inches now. And a quarterback sneak here as Nix keeps it. And takes it to the 44-yard line with a little over 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Denver on top 3-0.
You know, to me, tackling, I mean, you're a professional. I mean, you've been tackling your whole life. It's really about communication, and it's almost like rebounding in basketball. You know, when you see it consistently becoming an issue, and I thought Dennis Allen hit the head. He talked about angles, talked about leverage, and he talked about technique. You know, a lot of times they're there and they hit. They just don't wrap up. So I think we've been pretty clear. It's been emphasized, and see how they respond tonight.
Williams and McLaughlin both in the backfield, and the ball is handed off, and taking it to the 37-yard line is Javonte Williams.
It's to see Mike McClenchey back in the lineup, had a knee. He's been out for the last 4 weeks. He's now back at that right tackle spot with a nice block there. And I tell you, if you're a Denver fan, you're watching this, you're thinking, that's more like it. You know, they've not been able to run the football to take some of the pressure off of Bo Nix, but there again on 1st and 10, positive yards. And getting Javonte Williams running downhill, which is something we've not seen a lot this year.
They've already run it 9 times for 52 yards on the ground on 2nd down and 3. Close to a 1st down is Williams. Stop there by Houghton. Take a look at the sticks. And the officials will signal a 1st down.
You're seeing Sean Payton right now. I love how he said, I don't have that joker. We've had, when I was in New Orleans, we had a joker. We had Reggie Bush or Darren Sproles in the backfield. We had
What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. Emergency bathroom break. Whew. All right. So we got Bo Nix in this offense. 1st and 10 in shotgun. Ball's at the 34-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Nope, it's a play fake. Throws it off to Sutton. Oh, and it drops right out of his hands. Cortland Sutton definitely should have got that. Oh, but we got a flag on the play, guys. Flag on the play.
For the first time tonight.
That's our first laundry on the field. And that's holding on the defense. That means automatic 1st down as Adobo, number 29, was holding on to Sutton. As we see the replay there, yep, clearly holding the jersey, pulling, tugging the jersey.
It's not a shock that people go at him. I think what gets maybe overlooked because he has 3 interceptions.
Now, so far on this drive here, we see the Denver Broncos doing very, very well. It started out at their own 45-yard line. They're already inside the 30. Bo Nix, he's going to fake the handoff, a quick throw out. That's number 16 with the catch and the 1st down, Franklin. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, guys. We got the Denver Broncos leading the New Orleans Saints 3-0 here. Woo! Fast first quarter so far on this Thursday Night Football. And welcome, guys, to Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties to try to start out the show, so we were a little late on that, unfortunately. And also, emergency bathroom break. So, we're here. We're back. We're ready to go. Thank you guys for joining. We're checking out the chat here. Appreciate you guys chiming in along. All right. We got Motown Mitch. Thank you, bro. What's up, my man? Thank you for joining the chat. Nice chair. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I got the Denver Broncos in this one, guys. I think their defense is just really one of the best in the NFL right now. So I definitely think they're going to be really doing. Can't see yourself liking the Saints? Yeah, I can't blame you, dude. I can't blame you. Yeah, little cat got to be on my kitty cat. He's not even a year old yet. He's got to be on live stream already. That's awesome. So welcome, guys. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. The Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints here in NFL Week 7. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Woo! All right, so Denver Broncos on this drive thus far, we see it started at their own 45-yard line after they were able to get that turnover there off the fumble from rookie Spencer Rattler. A nice play from the linebacker there, number 55, Burton, who's able to force the fumble, and the Denver Broncos get in 5 at the 50-yard line. We see Williams gets a nice rush of 4 yards to bring up 3rd and 1, and then Bo Nix gets a nice little rush up the middle for them to get the 1st down there, and that'll be 1st down at the New Orleans 44-yard line. Excuse me. Then we see Williams will do a nice little rush there to the right for 7 yards. That brings up down 2nd down and 3 on the New Orleans 37. We see another rush from Williams that'll help get another 1st down for Bo Nix. And then we see, obviously, the penalty there just before where Sutton was held, and that gives them another 1st down. And then after that, we see the pass that you guys just seen before the end of the first quarter to Franklin there for 12 yards to give the Denver Broncos another 1st down. And right now, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Excuse me. All right, so on this one right now, this drive, 6 plays, 38 yards for the Denver Broncos. And right now, they are on the New Orleans 29-yard line. Really on the boundary, right there on the boundary of the red zone. Hoping to get in here and get a touchdown and extend their lead. They're already up 3-0. Both defenses are playing pretty good. And guys, next week, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the LA Rams as we got Sam Darnold versus Matthew Stafford. Jamie, you know what? I like Bo Nix. As believe it or not, he was actually my pick to win Rookie of the Year. Bo Nix. Yep. But I think Jalen Daniels is actually going to be the one to take that right now. If I had to pick right now, I'm definitely going with Jalen Daniels, the rookie quarterback there for the Washington Commanders. But in my preseason or off-season kind of adjustment, especially after the draft, I thought Bo Nix is the most NFL-ready guy to play. So I thought he had a really good chance at being Rookie of the Year. And he still does. So we see right here, Bo Nix in shotgun, tosses it over to Williams to the right. Williams gets a nice, decent gain on the play. Looks like maybe a gain of 5 or 6. It's going to bring down a second down and medium for the Denver Broncos offense. We see already on this drive, Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos are trying to run the ball a little bit more, control the clock. And man, that was probably the fastest first quarter on Thursday Night Football that we've had all season. As we see the Denver Broncos already 11 and a half minutes of time in possession. The Saints only under 4 minutes. 21 plays to the New Orleans 8. And we see Bo Nix in shotgun, and he's going to have to scramble as he's looking to throw. But now he'll try to run, and oh my goodness, he lowers the shoulder. And Bo Nix gets a nice gain on the play. That's going to bring up third down and short. Bo Nix showing off the power, man, with the nice shoulder. We see on the replay here. Bo Nix is in the shotgun. You see he's scanning the field. He goes from right to left, and he feels the pressure on him, so he scrambles to the left, and there's 2 defenders right there in front of him, able to get a decent gain, which brings up third down and 1 for the Denver Broncos offense. 8 plays, 47 yards, and almost 5 minutes of possession time on this drive. Bo Nix is under center. Williams is the back. And they're going to give it to Williams. Nope, it's a play action. Bo Nix is looking to throw. He's got plenty of time in the pocket. He's under pressure now. Oh, and just short to his tight end, who was wide open. And now that's going to bring up 4th and 1. What will Sean Payton, the offense, do now?
He did the hard part here. I mean, the coverage was good.
Really good coverage by the defense here on the replay. Swarming the wide receivers, but very good protection from the offensive line for the Broncos. But they were only rushing 3 as they dropped pretty much everybody back. Bo Nix is under center. We could see a QB sneak here. Nope, they're going to try to get him to jump. Nothing yet. And that's going to be it. Tried to draw him off sides and get a free set of downs. It would not work.
So you think maybe he'll go for it on 4th and 1? Maybe he'll take a look and take a timeout here.
And they'll take the delay of game, so that'll back them up. And now the Denver Broncos will attempt a field goal to try to go up 6-0. Nice stop there from the New Orleans Saints defense, able to hold them down in the red zone. They forced Bo Nix to have to throw a inaccurate pass, even though he had plenty of time in the pocket. The coverage was great. And now we'll see Will Lutz come out for a 32-yard field goal. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And that's going to bring them up 6-0. The Denver Broncos on top of the New Orleans Saints here on Thursday Night Football. All right, let's see. Me personally, I think Bo Nix was drafted way high myself. If I had a chance, he asked me in 10 years from J.J. McCarthy, will be better known for the best of this class. Well, we'll have to wait to see what happens with J.J., right? I mean, with how good Sam Darnold's playing, if he plays good the rest of the year that way, we could see Sam Darnold in a Vikings uniform for a while, which means we may not see J.J. McCarthy for a few more years. But you never really know with these rookie quarterbacks, right? The team around him has a big thing to do about it. Their coaching has a big thing to do about it. Bo Nix, to me, is one of the better prospects in the league this year. But honestly, this draft class right now, the rookie draft class at quarterback, is starting to look pretty dang good. That's for sure. All right, guys. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos. And they're in New Orleans there in the Superdome. Should be a really good Thursday Night Football matchup here in Week 7 of the 2024 NFL season. Yep, J.J. Hutchinson there, the defensive lineman for The Hutchinson, defensive lineman for the Detroit Lions, going down with that broken leg. Definitely wish him the best there. Successful surgery is what it sounds like from reports. So hopefully Hutchinson's doing okay for the Detroit Lions, who are definitely going to have to look to replace him at the trade deadline. So watch out for that one. Sam Darnold is a younger Josh Allen. Holy crap! Jamie, watch out. You might have just broke the internet with your comment there. Holy crap. If you would have said that during the offseason, people would have thought, you crazy. All right, so we guys look at that last drive there for the Denver Broncos. 10 plays, 42 yards, just over 5 minutes of time of possession, which the Denver Broncos are dominating right now. Time of possession. They have over 12, almost 13 minutes of time of possession to the New Orleans Saints, only 3.5. So definitely a big discrepancy there. Nice 10-play drive for the Denver Broncos. Spencer Rattler, the 5th round pick, number 150th overall for the New Orleans Saints. Quarterback at the Oklahoma Sooners for a couple of seasons, and then quarterbacked the South Carolina Gamecocks for his last couple of seasons of college ball. Those badass black jerseys for the New Orleans Saints. Always nice to see the uniform drip on Thursday night. And we'll get a return here from the New Orleans Saints return man. Number 80 gets up to about the 30-yard line. And that's where the offense will start for the New Orleans Saints. So, guys, right now, New Orleans Saints have a total of 58 yards and only 2 first downs up until this point. They're going to hope to change that here on their 3rd possession of the game. After the turnover, hoping to respond and do better as we see both Taysom Hill and Derek Carr on the sidelines. Spencer Rattler is in the pistol formation. Alvin Kamara is the back. Oh, and that's a drop from Spencer Rattler. He's trying to rush and get rid of it. Oh, and that's another fumble. That's picked up, and that's a touchdown from the Denver Broncos. But that could be coming back. I believe it's going to be offsides on the Denver Broncos defense. We'll have to see what the penalty flag is here, folks.
I think Denver's DJ Jones was offside, so it'll
oh wow, look at that.
Play for Denver. Another turnover opportunity.
Yep, offsides on the defense. So it's still first down for the Saints. They catch a break there.
Center, Connor McGovern, and a huge break for the rookie.
That's for dang sure a huge break there for the New Orleans Saints, who almost turned the ball over once again. A sloppy ball game early on here for the New Orleans Saints, but they get bailed out by the penalty flag. Now the fullback will come in for the Saints offense. It's first down and 5 as we're here in the second quarter. Spencer Rattler under center, I formation, wide receiver in motion. And looks like another neutral zone infraction there, another offsides from the Denver Broncos. That's going to give New Orleans Saints another first down. Defense, number 5. First down.
Two offsides. Kaylee.
Guys, so according to tight end Foster Moore,
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, guys. It's Thursday Night Football time.
Receivers had a hard time adjusting to that difference. So this week, they turned up the speed on the jugs machine before practice every day and tried to get better adjusted to Rattler's style.
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
Here we go. Spencer Rattler under center, first down and 10. He's going to look to throw. Good protection. Downfield. A big throw. Oh! And the receiver falls down. And wow, they wanted a flag, but nope, we won't see any penalty flag. That's an incomplete pass. Nice coverage there from the Denver Broncos. And we'll see the replay here. The rookie tipped him, number 84. He's just going to do a go route. And oh wow, number 21 just grabs his hand. Wow. I mean, They could have called pass interference on that, but no flag. It's 2nd down and 10. Spencer Rattler's going to get the ball in shotgun. Quick throw out to his tight end, Johnson. That's going to be a gain of 4 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the New Orleans Saints offense.
3rd down and 6.
Nice tackle there from the number 55, Burton, on the play.
The defender's not playing the ball.
If he's entanglement, not playing the ball, it is a foul for defensive pass interference. If he is playing the ball, it is not a foul for defensive pass interference.
So 3rd down and 5. Spencer Rattler is in shotgun. Kamara is in the backfield. Rattler's looking to throw. He's under duress. He gets rid of it, though, but just throws it up, and it's incomplete, out of bounds for number 16. That's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the New Orleans Saints offense.
So Rattler started the game 4 for 7 for 54 yards. And another
Wow. Tough drive there for the New Orleans Saints. As we see number 99, Allen, interior defensive lineman, gets right on to Spencer Rattler, gets around number 64, able to disrupt the quarterback's throw, and he's going to force the New Orleans Saints to have to punt it back to the Denver Broncos. Thank you guys for checking out the Denver Broncos versus the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football, live play-by-play on Tim Reynolds Show. We got a Broncos country in here from Torrance King. Appreciate you guys. Oh, a nice play there from the Saints special teams, pinning the Denver Broncos offense deep. They'll have to start deep inside their terrible field position after the punt. Nice tackle there on special teams for the New Orleans Saints. Man, tough for the Saints right now. After that last drive, 3 plays, 15 yards, only a minute of possession time. They got the first down with the 2 penalties from the Denver Broncos defense, but obviously they couldn't take advantage of that here. But they pinned the Denver Broncos deep. They're going to start inside their 15-yard line to start their next drive out. So they'll have to march all the way down the field as we see Bo Nix come back out on the field. Right now, Bo Nix, 7 for 11 for 54 yards. He's also the team's leading rusher. He's got 5 carries for 31 yards. And Devon Veal, number 17, the wide receiver, is the leading reception yarder with 1 catch for 20 yards right now. Bo Nix is under center, and he's going to fake the toss to number 33. He rolls to his right, cuts back, and now he's going to look to run, and he gets about 4. Looks like maybe 4 yards on the play. A nice little play there by Bo Nix to make something out of nothing.
He's probably his biggest critic. And this is an area he's going to get much better. His mind is moving fast, so his feet are moving fast, and he's missing.
You see here, we got Kirk Herbstreit going over the tape for Bo Nix and his feet. If he can be balanced and keep his footwork solid, he seems to throw the ball better. When he bounces around a little too much, maybe gets a little too happy feet, he's a little bit inaccurate with his passes. So we see Bo Nix under center on 2nd and 6. He's going to hand it off to Williams, who goes right up the middle for a big gain on the play. That'll be the Denver Broncos' biggest rush of the game thus far. Nice play by number 33, Williams, the running back. He's able to follow his blockers, as we'll see here on the replay. The tight end comes over from the right to the left, gets a nice little pick block, and number 33 just runs it right up the middle. A nice hole from the offensive line. Matthew there, the tight end, catches a little stiff arm, but he's able to get the tackle on number 33, who gets the nice gain on the play. That's 20 yards, a 20-yard rush from Williams, who now has 6 carries for 49 yards on the game. Bo Nix is under center, and they're going to hand it off again. This time it's running back number 23. And he gets a nice gain on the play. Another nice rushing play as we see the Denver Broncos establishing the running game, controlling the clock. They are literally methodically going down the field, trying to set up Bo Nix with better opportunities throwing the ball. They're doing play action and everything else as well. So Audric Esteem, that was a carry for 4 yards, which brings up 2nd down and 6. Williams is now back in the game. Bo Nix under center. He's going to play action. Blitz is coming. He'll dump it off to the running back, Williams, who makes a juke move, gets past the 1st down, and one is inside New Orleans Saints territory. And that's going to be another nice play there for the Denver Broncos offense. As we see the replay here, Bo Nix, he's going to do a little play action. The New Orleans Saints send a blitz, so Bo sets up a nice little screen there to the running back, who's able to get it for a touchdown, or I should say a first down, breaks a tackle for number 56. And then we see here, unfortunately, number 29, Adobo, gets injured on the play. And he's still down. They're checking on him right now, so hopefully he's doing okay. New Orleans Saints injuries are just stacking up right now for them. Already without their two top wide receivers in Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed, who is now going to miss the rest of the season for the New Orleans Saints after he had surgery to repair a meniscus injury. Unfortunate for Rashid, one of the big playmakers for this New Orleans Saints offense. All right, guys, not bad for the Denver Broncos here. They are on their fourth possession of the game thus far, as we are almost halfway through the second quarter already. Denver Broncos on this drive, 4 plays, 37 yards for just over 2 minutes and 22 seconds of possession time. Bo Nix is doing pretty dang good, 8 for 12 for 63 yards, passing on the day. Williams is starting to establish the run for him. He has 6 carries for 49 yards right now. So doing really good. This Denver Broncos running game, really shutting out the New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, chat. Thank you, guys, for coming to hang out on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, man. Those pizza commercials get me hungry every time. All right, we'll go over the team stats here for both of the teams. Right now, Spencer Rattler, 4 for 7 for only 54 yards. They haven't really been able to get anything going on the run game. Only 9 total yards rushing early on in this game for the New Orleans Saints. Right now, Foster Monroe is the leading target with 1 catch for 32 yards right now for the New Orleans Saints offense. Defense not playing too bad. We already see they got themselves a tackle for loss here from Free Orgy, the number 58 linebacker. Adobo leads the team in tackles, but he's the one injured on the play, so hopefully he's okay and is able to come back in the game. The leading tackler there for the New Orleans Saints. On defense right now, Cody Barton, number 55, is wreaking havoc. 3 solo tackles, a sack, and he's got a QB hit that also resulted in a forced fumble. Oh, no, it looks like they're bringing the card out.
Starting corner on the other side of Lattimore. Those 3 picks. Given this team since
Tough break for the Saints. Looks like they're going to lose their leading tackler in the game right now.
Football game. We're going to bring the card out. Take him back to the locker room, and they'll take it from there. So the Saints just
tough, man.
On both sides.
Paulson Adobu leads the NFL with 10 passes defended. Already has 3 interceptions on the year. So a tough blow for this New Orleans Saints team. You just hate to see that. Nobody likes to see a guy go down like that. That's tough. Hopefully he gets healthy. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it looks like they're putting the air cast on the guy right now. So, tough there for the New Orleans Saints. Injuries just stacking up for that team right now. Tough. All right, guys, thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play as we're here for Thursday Night Football, Week 7, where we got the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show for all my NFL content. And also, I got NASCAR race reviews and WWE show reviews for you guys to check out, all right? Yes, Jamie, I will be streaming on Monday, right here on Tim Reynolds Show. I will be streaming the Monday Night Football game where my Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be at Raymond James Stadium and Week 7 taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and probably the best matchup of Week 7 other than maybe the Detroit Lions taking on the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. Man, it's going to be a good Week 7 here in the NFL season in 2024. I cannot wait for Monday Night Football. Let's go Tampa Bay. Woo! Thank you, guys. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Man, they got some longer commercials than these ones, don't they? Yep. Thursday Night Football. Oh, we got the long-ass commercials. Now, some other matchups coming up this weekend, guys. We got the Houston Texans traveling to take on the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. That's going to be a good game. We also got a crucial matchup in the NFC East, where we will see the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. That's going to be an interesting matchup. It's always interesting, too, when we see the Seattle Seahawks go up against the Atlanta Falcons. We also got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers in a Super Bowl rematch. So that one should be very, very good. And then, hey, the Sunday Night Football game, we got the New York Jets traveling to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And if you guys haven't heard, breaking news, it looks like Russell Wilson is in line to be the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
You know it's serious, so hope for the best for Boston and Devo. Meanwhile, you got Kool-Aid McKinstry coming in.
All right, first down and 10 for the Denver Broncos at the 50-yard line. Bo Nix is in shotgun.
And it's first and 10 as play resumes from the 50.
Ball is snapped. Bo Nix is looking to throw, scrambles to his right. He gets the ball off, and that's caught. Number 16, Franklin, wide open on the play. I think it's a big gain for the Denver Broncos offense.
The guy who just came into the game.
And they attack the rookie immediately after he comes in the game. As we'll see here, Lattimore, it's a zone. Number 16 goes right across the zone coverage. And right in front of the rookie, number 14. A nice throw and catch on the play. That's a gain of 30 yards. That puts the Broncos at the 19-yard line just inside the red zone. And we got I formation. Bo Nix under center. Williams is the running back. He'll take the handoff. He'll get a gain of about 3 on the play. A nice little rush there from number 33. A lot of I formation early on this offense for the Denver Broncos.
Typically, when those are used, there's concern for the stability of the bone, not just the ligament. And that cart took him through the tunnel and straight to the X-ray room.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh boy, tough break as it looks like Adobo went straight to the X-ray room. That's going to be tough.
Meanwhile, you got McKinstry.
Fly Eagles fly and fire Sirianni. Bo Nix in shotgun. Williams is the running back to his left. Bo Nix is going to look to throw. Gets it off. That's number 84 with the catch. That's enough for the first down. Jordan Humphrey, number 84 for the Broncos with the catch. And that gets up another first down for the Denver Broncos offense. And that's going to be first down and goal for the Broncos. Let's see if they're able to get their first touchdown on this Thursday Night Football matchup in Week 7. As we see Sean Payton with the old-timer glasses on. Dialing it up here. We got 7 plays for 78 yards already on this drive. The Broncos looking to cap this drive off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. Bo Nix and shotgun will hand it off. It's a draw play to 33 Williams, who gets the touchdown. Denver Broncos. Jonathan Williams with the TD rush there. Nice. 8 plays, 86 yards for the Denver Broncos offense, who cap off that drive with a touchdown instead of a field goal. And now waiting on the extra point to try to go up 13-0 on this New Orleans Saints team in New Orleans on Thursday night.
Well, Denver starting faster at least, because they, in the 6 games prior to tonight, they've been shut out in the first half in 3 of them. Lutz now for the extra point.
Lutz with the extra point. It is up, and it is good.
In the opening half, the Denver Broncos.
13-0. Denver Broncos now have the lead over the New Orleans Saints. As we see the replay here, we got a linebacker blitz coming from the New Orleans Saints. The center is able to pick it up, and right on, untouched, goes Williams, the running back. Seems to be a bad defensive call maybe on that play. A nice rushing touchdown from Jonathan Williams as the Broncos take the lead even further, up 13-0.
102 2 on the ground, and the Saints with 9 rushing yards.
Woo! Denver Broncos already with 102 yards rushing on the ground in this first half. We're not even through the first half yet, folks.
But then when they took care of Dallas,
2-0. Derek Carr's looking great. Clint Kubiak was like, wow, what a hire. Of course, I think we all think he still is. And then the injuries really started to stack up.
Man, tough for this New Orleans Saints defense. This Denver Broncos team came in averaging about 107 yards rushing per game, and that's actually 23rd in the NFL. But they already have 102 right now, and we're only halfway through the second quarter. Oh! Number 34 with the big hit on special teams, laying down the hammer.
Dennis Allen's
I love seeing big hitting like that, man. It's like big old Bobby Boucher. Ooh! Thank you, Motown Mitch. You the shit, dude. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go, guys. It's all fun. All good vibes here, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, Spencer Rattler is in under center I formation. They're going to hand it off to Kamara. Nice rushing play there for Kamara. Looks like maybe a gain of 6 or 7 on the play. That'll bring up second down. And oh, Sean Payton, the Saints head coach from 2006 all the way to 2021.
Owns a Super Bowl ring, does Allen, when they won it all in 2009 against the Indianapolis Colts.
Good friends there. Head coach for the Saints, Dennis Allen. Head coach for the Denver Broncos, Sean Payton. Spencer Rattler under center I formation again. This time they'll hand off to Williams, the number 21 backup running back for the New Orleans Saints. Gets a decent gain of a couple on the play.
If you're on the road, you got a team that's got a lot of injuries, and you're Denver, you want to make this quarterback have to work a long field. I mean, tonight they have started deep in their own field position, a lot of times around their own 20. So Vance Joseph, who, by the way, went to high school in this area, so, he's fired up.
Vance Joseph, I guess, went to high school there near New Orleans, which is awesome. Did not know that. As we see, his defense now has a 3rd and 3. Spencer Rattler is in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's under pressure. He's having to scramble. He's looking to move and get the first. And, oh, my goodness, a nice tackle from number 55. And that looks like it's going to be maybe just short of the first down marker. A nice effort there from the quarterback.
You see the difference with these two rookie quarterbacks. When Bo Nix looks to run, he's looking to get to a corner and take off to get to that first down marker. Rattler, he's got some athletic, but he steps up, and then out, watch his left hand. He's trying to throw. He's not thinking about trying to run to get that.
Yep, you can see there, Spencer Rattler was trying to throw, but he probably should have maybe just went for the rush there. He could have probably gotten it as he comes up just short. But now we get a timeout, New Orleans, as it's 4th down and inches, down 13-0. New Orleans looks like they're going to have to punt it back to the Denver Broncos offense that's just been rushing the football all day long early on against this New Orleans Saints defense.
A lot of things stand out to you. Name one right now in the NFL overall.
How about the moves with the Jets? It's been a kind of a soap opera there with everything that's been going on. The latest, Davante Adams coming over.
Yeah, Davante Adams coming over for the New York Jets. That was a big trade that happened this week. Also, Buffalo Bills making some moves as well, as they were able to get Amari Cooper from the Cleveland Browns. A definite upgrade for them at the wide receiver position.
And speaking of the Jets, they're in Pittsburgh on Sunday night. Then we get them at home against Houston on Halloween night.
That's 4th down and inches. New Orleans Saints are going to go for it. They play action to Kamara, and then they have to toss it to the tight end. Johnson, though, is going to catch it, and he gets the first down. A nice play there from the New Orleans Saints offense. That'll bring up a new set of downs now as they get the conversion on 4th down. In deep in their own territory, a gutsy move. Johnson, the tight end, lined up as a running back, was able to get the catch there. A nice play by Spencer Rattler, the quarterback, able to throw it right over the defender and gets a nice play, a nice gain, 1st down and 10. They're playing quick. Spencer Rattler rolling to his right. Kamara is the receiving end of a pass. He gets a nice little rush there on the play. Nice little quick pass out there to bring up second down and short for the New Orleans Saints offense.
Fourth touch that he's had. I really thought coming in tonight, if they were going to move the ball, 41.
Alvin Kamara, 6 yards on the play on that reception. But they haven't been able to get him going in the running game yet, so why not throw him the ball a little bit? Second down and 4. New Orleans Saints offense going to look to make something happen here. Spencer Rattler's under center, I formation. They'll toss it to Kamara. He goes to his right. Blown up there after a gain of 2 on the play. Nice tackle there from Jackson, the defensive lineman. That'll bring up a third down and 2 for this New Orleans Saints offense. Clint Kubiak, the Saints offensive coordinator, really helped this offense look unstoppable for the first 2 weeks of the season. And now these last 4 games have been a bit of a struggle. And now he's got a rookie quarterback that he's trying to guide to help this offense be able to score some points. It's third down and 2. Spencer Rattler's under center. He fakes the handoff, but he's under pressure. He's able to scramble and break some tackles, and he gets a big gain on the play. And that's enough for a big first down for the New Orleans Saints. The rookie making something happen as the Denver Broncos got in the backfield right away. But number 18, Spencer Rattler, he's able to make something happen out of nothing. As we see number 5 coming around the corner, he steps up, breaks the tackle of number 99, Allen, and outruns number 93. And he's able to get a big, decent gain on the play. A nice play from the rookie, Spencer Rattler. Able to make something out of nothing on that play. Derek Carr likes it as he gives him a bit of a clap there on the play. And now Denver's going to take a timeout after that play. We're already down to 3 minutes left in this first half for the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Saints lost their car. Dude, where's my car? Like, bro, where's my car, man? All right, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. You know what I'm saying? You know what we here for. We here on Thursday Night Football, and we here to see the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. Yeah! Oh, man, we got Black Friday football, November 29th. We got the Oakland Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. We see November 29th, kickoffs at 3 o'clock. Well, what do you know? A special edition on that Thursday Night Football, y'all. Well, we see Kirk Herbstreit and the legend himself, Al Michaels, calling your football games. First down and 10, Spencer Rattler under center. Oh, man, they blew that up, but Kamara's able to get around it. No, he ain't. That's a big loss on the play. They had about, wow. Guys, they had about 3 different Denver Broncos guys in the backfield, and they still try to run this reverse. We see the replay. We got a blitz here coming from a lot of positions, and oh, man, yep, you see 5, 6 jerseys behind the line of scrimmage, white jerseys for the Denver Broncos as they blew that reverse play up badly. Second down and 17. Quick snap there for Spencer Rattler, trying to get the ball out quick. Oh! Moss! Riley Moss, number 21, lays down the hammer of a tackle. A nice catch there from the rookie, number 84, as Tipton makes a nice catch there. But, man, an even better tackle from the rookie DB Moss. Wow! What a play there. Guys, number 21 Riley Moss is also the first white cornerback in 22 years to have an interception as he's balling out for the Denver Broncos this season, and he makes an awesome tackle there. Lays down the hammer on number 84, the wide receiver there for the New Orleans Saints, Lipton. As you see, yep, tipped in there, a 6-yard catch. That's going to bring up third down and 11 for this New Orleans Saints team.
And I think you look at that race on the left there. I think for Denver, it's about trusting this defense.
Spencer Rattler in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. He's going to look to do something here. He's looking to throw. Under duress, though. And, oh, man, he gets the ball out just before he's sacked. And number 87, Monroe, trying to keep it going or get it closer enough to possibly go for it on 4th down. But looks like that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning for the New Orleans Saints. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the 2-minute warning.
Bum, 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 bum. 2-minute warning here.
The Broncos on top on Thursday Night Football.
Oh, what's up, Jadon? If you guys do like to donate, I got a link in my YouTube channel that you guys can check out. Appreciate you guys checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys just like and subscribe. I would love to get more subscribers here. We're almost to that 500 plateau. I'm hoping to get there soon by the end of this week, especially after my Monday Night Football, guys. That one's going to be epic, where I'm going to see my Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Week 7. Let's go, guys. Now, right now in this Thursday Night Football game, it's been all Denver. Denver right now is running the ball like crazy. 17 carries for 102 yards already, averaging 6 yards a carry right now for this Denver Broncos offense. Right now, we see the leading rusher is Jonathan Williams, number 33, with 8 carries for 59 yards. He's averaging 7.4 yards a carry. And Bo Nix is helping out, too, with 6 carries for 35 yards, as he's really been able to scramble around the pocket. And he's throwing the ball very, very well. 10 for 14, 102 yards right now, already early on in this game. No touchdown passes yet for the Denver Broncos rookie quarterback. Troy Franklin is the go-to guy early on in this matchup here of Week 7, where the Denver Broncos, Troy Franklin, number 16, has 4 catches for 46 yards, averaging 11.5 yards per carry. So that should be, or per reception. So that should be able to continue there for them. That guy's a slot guy for them, plays really, really well in the slot. Now, right now for this New Orleans Saints offense, not too well, even though Spencer Rattler not throwing the ball too bad. 8 for 11, 84 yards. He's avoiding mistakes, although he did get lucky on a couple of passes that were knocked down. Spencer Rattler is also the leading rusher. 2 carries for 29 yards and 14.5 per carry right now for Spencer Rattler, who's been able to break out and scramble out of sack plays, really, with this offensive line really struggling right now for the New Orleans Saints. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Jaden Reeds. Appreciate you, man. Skull Vikings. Hey, you Vikings got a tough matchup with those Detroit Lions this week. And you know what? Tim Reynolds Show, I think, is going to go with the Detroit Lions to get the upset. That's right. Make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show, guys. Every single week during the NFL season, I'm doing previews and reviews of every single week. And I'm also doing live streams of all the Tampa Bay Buccaneers games where we're doing live play-by-play. So make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show and check that out for me, guys. And I try to get on here for Thursday Night Football, too. I know a lot of people can't get the channel and get to watch it. And heck, if I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to get on here, guys, and get to calling it with you guys so you guys can get in here with me. We can enjoy it, build this community. And man, now we're seeing Blake Gloop, the kicker here, the young kicker for the New Orleans Saints, is perfect on the season as he comes out for a 35-yard attempt for the New Orleans Saints offense on 3rd and 5 as they're going to look to cut this lead. And the kick is up and the kick is good. That cuts the lead to 10 as right now the New Orleans Saints get on the board, but they're still trailing 13-3 against the Denver Broncos. We're just under 2 minutes to go in this first half. With right now, guys, like I said, it's been Denver Broncos all day.
Played for the Broncos in 1960. There was Hall of Fame cornerback Ty Law, who won 3 Super Bowls with the Patriots, and now Denver's 5-letter quarterback Bo Nix. In a game where every letter counts, playing that 8-point X tile would be quite valuable. Don't you think, guys?
Man, Bo Nix, ain't that just such a football player's name? For real. This Denver Broncos quarterback ain't doing too bad. Already 137 total yards with 35 rushing and 102 passing. Just like we went over a little bit. Go. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. The Lions are baby cubs? Okay. I wouldn't poke the lion. You don't ever want to poke a lion, man. It's just never good to do that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Man, appreciate the chat, guys. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate all the positive comments, guys. Thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. As we see a nice return from Nims, number 19, who cuts back, but he gets tackled right before the 30-yard line. That only comes out to about the 27. But now we'll see a quick 2-minute drill for the Denver Broncos offense as Bo Nix comes back out.
This offense up 13-3. Let's see what Sean Payton decides to do here with his young quarterback. See what kind of confidence.
We'll see what they're going to do here on offense, if they're maybe just going to try to throw the ball around, or maybe they'll try to get a couple of draw plays here to see if they can get a few yards before they try to go into the halftime here. They only have one timeout right now, the Denver Broncos do. But Bo Nix is in shotgun. Williams is the back to his right. Nix is going to look to throw. He'll dump it off to the running back, and he breaks the tackle. He's able to get up and get a little bit out of bounds after about a gain of 6 or 7 on the play. So a nice, decent gain there on first down. That'll bring up second down and short for the Denver Broncos offense.
What kind of future a lot of people thought.
Williams is getting involved a lot in this game.
Really
A really
came back from it last year.
big effort from Sean Payton and Bo Nix to get him the ball in this one.
As far as a half is concerned.
And he'll stay in the game with Bo Nix in shotgun once again.
Clock running down to a minute and a half. Saints will get the ball to start.
Second down and 2. Bo Nix looking to throw. Got a blitz coming. They pick it up. Oh, and the pass is dropped. But it was also thrown a little bit behind the intended target there, number 17. Bo Nix has got to put that out in front of him if he wants him to be able to catch it. And if he does, it's definitely a first down catch. But instead, with that drop there, that bad throw behind the receiver, it's going to bring up third down and 2. Bo Nix will be in shotgun by himself. We see Williams, the running back, spreads out to the right. And he'll come back into the backfield as Bo Nix is changing the play. Changing the play, third down and 2. Ball is snapped. Bo Nix is looking to throw. Gets the ball off, dumps it off to his tight end right over the middle, who has plenty for a first down as he gets right to midfield. And they're going to look to run, get right back up to the line of scrimmage. As we see the replay here, we see 85 throws a nice little block, sits right inside the zone coverage, gets the first down, and now Bo Nix already hikes the ball. Blitz is coming. It's picked up. He's got to scramble his way out, though, and get rid of the ball. He tried to get it to Williams there. Just pretty much threw that ball away as there was a big pressure there in the middle of the Denver Broncos offensive line as they couldn't pick up the blitz from the New Orleans Saints, and they get home and they're able to force the incomplete pass. Bo Nix here on the replay, you can see, had no choice but to try to just throw it right there to Williams.
Second down and 10
Second down and 10. 55 seconds left to go in the half.
from the 49.
49-yard line for the Denver Broncos.
They like to get Cortland Sutton involved down at the bottom.
Shotgun for Bo Nix looking to throw. It's a blitz. He's able to break a tackle. Gets rid of the pass. And that's, oh my goodness. A wide open interception that I'm sure Matthews could have probably took to the house. And he just drops it. And there's a play you just don't normally see from Tyrann Mathieu. And no one can believe it. Bo Nix throws this across his body. Nobody's there. And Tyrann Mathieu just drops a perfect interception. Tough break. That brings up third down and 10 for the Broncos. Bo Nix is going to look to throw again. He's looking, just dumps it off to the running back or Mims there who's in the backfield. Oh, but he could have enough there for the first down, and he does. With 40 seconds left to go and a little extra effort there, Mims Jr., number 19, comes out of the backfield and is able to get the reception and get the first down for this Bo Nix-led Denver Broncos offense, who has 16 first downs in this first half, to the New Orleans Saints 5 first downs in this first half. A big discrepancy, but you know what, guys? It's only a 10-point game right now. Still anyone's game. And, man, Tyrann Mathieu is pissed that he dropped that interception. First down and 10, ball's at the 40-yard line. Bo Nix is in shotgun. The ball is snapped. Another blitz is coming. He throws the ball, and that's caught. Oh! Well, it was caught, but dropped as Marvin Mims Jr., number 19, drops a wide open pass. That would have been a big first down. We see there we got a lot of pressure blitzing there from the New Orleans Saints defense. Bo Nix is able to get the ball out quick right as Mims is turning around, and he just drops it. A tough drop there from number 19. Second down and 10. 35 seconds left to go. Bo Nix is in the backfield, shotgun by himself. Ball is snapped. He's going to look to throw. They're looking for a screen, and now Bo Nix is going to have to run it after the offensive lineman literally ran about 10 yards up the field. And Bo Nix makes something out of nothing as they'll have to burn their last time out here with 25 seconds left to go.
That time, because of the screen.
Yep. Yeah, I see they're talking about it right now on the broadcast. There was 2 different screens set up there, but because the offensive linemen were already too far down the field, Bo Nix had to rush that ball. So we see the replay here. Yeah, all the offensive linemen literally go just way forward on the play.
With men downfield, he's forced to just run it, try to get something positive out of it. They used that last time.
At the defense there for the Saints was able to sniff that out, and oh my goodness. The Denver Broncos got away with the hold there as Cortland Sutton pulling on the jersey and on the outside pads there of the DB, but the refs don't see that. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Denver Broncos. 239 total yards for the Denver Broncos with just over 19 minutes of possession time. Crowd starting to get into it a little bit for these New Orleans Saints. We see right now, Bo Nix is in shotgun. Williams is the back to his left. Ball is snapped. They bring another blitz. Bo Nix scrambles to his right. He's going to try to just run the football. He gets out of bounds there. That should be help to get them a field goal attempt here, I believe. And, yep, field goal unit will come out here with 21 seconds left as they'll look to go back up by 13 points with this field goal. Will Lutz having himself a really good day for fantasy, and he'll definitely help out whoever fantasy team has Will Lutz, the kicker for the Denver Broncos, with this big long kick. This will be 52 yards, this long kick here. Kick is up, and it is good right down the middle from Will Lutz. A perfect kick. That puts the Denver Broncos up 16-3 with 16 seconds left to go in the first half. Thank you, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as this is live play-by-play on Thursday Night Football, where we got the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. What a good drive there for the Denver Broncos in that one. On that last drive, 10 plays, 38 yards, and they're able to get the field goal there. A quick 2-minute drill for the Denver Broncos, who are able to add points before the end of the half. Man, we got a lot of people commenting. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Way to interact with one another. All right, we got a lot of predictions for the Vikings and Lions game coming up. Looks like everyone thinks it's going to be pretty close. I'd have to agree with that. We got Jared Goff for MVP. How about Baker Mayfield for MVP? How about that, guys? Whoop, whoop. Go Bucks. Now we'll see the New Orleans Saints will get the ball with 16 seconds left as we get a kick here on the return. No return for the Saints.
You know, this defense from Denver has lived up to the billing. You know, they're top 5 in a lot of categories.
Man. Hey, Jamie, what are you going to do, man? It's all right. Just check back in, back and forth. I totally understand, you know. I'm sure I'm not the only one doing some live stream football. As we see the Denver Broncos defense allowing only 284 yards per game, 4th in the NFL. A very stingy, very good defense. They've only allowed just over 100 total yards, really, in this game here up to this point. Oh, man! Number 29 with a big hit on Kamara. McClellan, the safety. Woo!
Take a timeout here.
I mean, the Saints will take a timeout after that as, man, we're seeing some hard hitting from this Denver Broncos defense. Really just laying down the shoulder all first half thus far. That was nice. That was really, really nice.
First career start, you go up against Todd Bowles, and the way they can get creative with their blitz packagers. Drew Brees will be honored here in a little bit here.
Motown Mitch, Jordan, they got Reeds. Did you guys? I like the little back and forth there from the Vikings and Lion fans. It's gonna be a good game, guys. It's gonna be a good game to watch on Sunday. Spencer Rattler, 2nd down and 9 in the empty backfield in shotgun. He's gonna look to throw. He dumps it off to Kamara again. And that's not going to do anything, guys, is they're going to burn their last time out here. And, yeah, that's 4 seconds left to go in the half. So, interesting decision here from the New Orleans Saints. Seem to be a little desperate from what it looks like here, trying to hopefully get some points before the half.
It depends. I got to see what the spread is tonight. Are we going Cajun or Creole?
It's a great
we see here the first half possessions for the New Orleans Saints. 4 plays, 40 yards, punt. 4 plays, 18 yards, fumble. 3 plays, 5 yards, punt. And their last drive, 11 plays, 62 yards, and we're able to get the field goal. So, so let's take a timeout and just a kneel. Okay, guys, that's going to be halftime as we got the Denver Broncos leading 16-3 over the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans on this Week 7 Thursday Night Football.
3 points, second half. Last week, first half. Tonight, Broncos on top by 13.
Woo! Thank you, guys.
And we go to Caleb.
Sean, 4 scoring drives, only 1 touchdown. How do you assess Bo Nix?
Well, look, I think we're running it well. Most moving well. I hate settling for field goals like that. And I think in the second half, that's the first thing we're going to talk about offensively.
No targets for Cortland Sutton. What have the Saints done to take him away?
I think we're getting a lot more zone. And so...
As we see here, Sean Payton's being interviewed asking about Cortland Sutton not getting any targets in the first half. They're playing a lot of zone right now, especially with Odobu going out. A big injury there and a big loss for the New Orleans Saints defense. So we've been seeing a lot of zone early on here from the New Orleans Saints defense.
On the other side of the break.
And now Drew Brees is going to get inducted into the New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame at halftime. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Thursday Night Football. What you know about rolling down in the deep? Man, look at you guys go, dude. We got some serious banter back and forth. What? I like it, guys. I like the friendly, competitive banter back and forth. That's what all us fans are here for, right? As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard anybody lose a tailgate, right? Am I right? I haven't heard anybody lose at enjoying a good time with the football game. Oh, right now, Jamie, thanks for asking. We're at halftime. The Denver Broncos are leading 16-3. The New Orleans Saints were only able to get one really good scoring drive together. The rest of them really did not end well for them as the Denver Broncos defense is living up to their name as a top 5 defense right now in the NFL, shutting out the New Orleans Saints who have not yet to score a touchdown. Only 1 field goal right now for them. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Yeah. What you know about rolling down in deep? I gotta go get refueled up. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show as we're doing live play-by-play here in NFL Week 7 as we got the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football, guys. Oh, man, Motown Mitch, Sonic and Knuckles. Dude, nice. But hey, look, Jadon's right, though. Jadon corrected you the right name. Technically, if you got to put Knuckles in there, it's got to be Knuckles and Shadow. Those were kind of the bad guys that used to work together there on Sonic. Now, I believe Knuckles does end up being a good guy in the end. I just haven't seen the new Sonic movie yet to see how they portray it in that one. I'm talking about the series there. But yeah, I love the two-headed backfield there for the Detroit Lions. But hey, that one loss there for the Lions. I wonder who Who was that to? I'm just wondering. Who was that to? Yeah, that's right. No, we got 16 right now. 16-3 Denver. There, Michelle Madrid. Thank you for checking out the channel. Appreciate you guys. As we're here at halftime. Halftime show is coming up here as Drew Brees is being inducted into the New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame. All right, guys. Be stepping out just for a few minutes to go get me a drink. Make sure you guys hang around and like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Enjoy the chat, guys. The chat's always banging. Chat, make sure you update everybody on what we do here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you point them to the channel for all the content that we've been doing. And guys, make sure you check out my live play-by-play live streams for every single Tampa Bay Buccaneers football game, including this Monday night in Week 7, where we're going to see Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks wearing the red jerseys on Monday night in Raymond James Stadium, taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go, guys. And shout out to my boy Trucker John on YouTube, a big Baltimore Ravens fan. Hey, surprised you ain't on the stream yet, dog. Trying to talk about it, man. Hey, let's go. All right, guys, be right back. Here we go. Halftime bathroom break. Halftime refuel. Ready, set, go.
So Wayne, take us on a deeper dive here into some of those early use of design runs in the State Farm highlight bundle.
Yeah, I mean, it was clear. We talked about pregame. No Nick's use of his legs. It's really what he's done best so far this season. We get it right out here in the jump in the first 3 plays of the game. We get this right here. It's a read option by the quarterback. It's a QB designed run. So you're going to see this. Here it is. He's going to put his guy Cam Jordan. Sean calls it. He knows Cam's going to play the defense. He flattens down the line of scrimmage. Quarterback reads it. Since the defensive end went flat, he's going to keep it and go around the edge. And he's got his fullback, Michael Burnett, out there to lead him. So a good call early in the game. Running the football has worked for this Broncos offense. Will they continue to do it?
Yeah, well, they better continue to do it because it's been working for them in that first half, not just that play right there. Overall, they must have seen something on the tape. And really, we've been seeing it for the last 3-4 games for this Saints defense. They have not been able to stop the run, and a lot of it is tackling. Guys are getting there, but they're just not making the tackle right now. They're playing uninspired. They're not playing physical. Even Cam Jordan there, one of the greats, St. Greats, is not making the tackle. So they saw this, they're exploiting it, and they're getting out. Javonte Williams is having himself a game. He's got 8 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. I don't see any reason why they should deter from that in the second half.
Tony, I'm confused. I'm vexed. I'm perplexed. I don't get it. They don't want to tackle. They don't want to make plays. These are good players. Tyrann Mathieu is a good player. Why the easiest interception of his life to send it to number 36 and he drops it? I see guys not have an effort to get to the ball carrier to make tackles. Like, I don't understand this. It seems like they want to get their coach fired. That's the effort they're playing with. Then Dennis Allen, you call a timeout
It's like a knee.
so we can watch your quarterback take a knee.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Do you want to torture these
What is going on?
I mean, they're gonna be waiting at his car after this game.
I love a fired up shirt, by the way. We've got ambulances, we got bands, we got all sorts of things going on. You know what else we have going on? After the game, don't miss award-winning country music star Jelly Roll on Amazon Music Live, presented by Nissan. Fresh off the release of his new album, Beautifully Broken, he'll be bringing the heat, some special guests. It's all right after TNF Nightcap. All right, as we go to break, we're going to take a look here at the Saints Hall of Fame induction ceremony of Drew Brees, and we'll hear from him when we return.
The $6 meal deal is here. It starts with Dunkin's legendary coffee, a toasty, melty bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and a crispy, crumbly order of hash browns. It's kind of the biggest deal in breakfast. The $6 meal deal, available now.
When you see a car, you can find it on Auto Trader. Even my TV detective car. Just put your info in the Kelly Blue Book My Wallet, browse personalized monthly payments from dealers in your area, and start to finish the deal online. Case closed.
All right, what's up, everybody? Whoop, whoop. Bucks are all right. They ain't that bad. I'll take that, Motown. I'll take that, dog. Way to go, chat. Yeah, that Vikings defense is one of the best in the league, man. That defensive coordinator over there has got them boys looking good. Oh, getting a little too hot in here. Oh, congratulations to Drew Brees, man. Making it in the Hall of Fame.
In the AFC West when I was with Kansas City and he was with the Chargers, and then obviously out here when I was playing with the Falcons, seeing him up close and personal. This guy to me epitomizes what you do at the position. Short guy.
Congratulations to Mr. Drew Brees, man, the best New Orleans Saints quarterback of all time.
He is one of the best top 5 quarterbacks of all time in my book.
Oh, wow. Big words from the big tight end there, Tony Gonzalez.
What do the Saints need to do to get involved offensively?
Yeah, I mean, their inability to do anything just kind of sucked the air out of this building, right? They tried one deep shot.
Yep, the New Orleans Saints offense has been struggling so far in this first half. As guys, we'll go over the first half numbers here. We'll go over their team stats as first, and then we'll go over individually. Right now, not very good for the New Orleans Saints. They've only had 5 first downs, 2 for 7 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth down. Only 24 total plays for the New Orleans Saints here, 130 total yards.
Doing a good job even without getting Cortland Sutton involved right now. He only has 1 reception, as you heard Sean tell Kaylee at halftime. The Saints playing more zone coverage.
Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play as we're seeing the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. But next Thursday, we got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to take on the Los Angeles Rams. That should be a really, really good matchup next week on Thursday Night Football. All right, guys, going over the rest of the stats here. Like I mentioned for the New Orleans Saints, 5 drives, 5.4 yards per carry. Or 5.4 yards per play, I should say. Rushing totals, only 40 yards for the New Orleans Saints and only 90 yards passing for them. So not a very, very good day with only 130 total yards on the play and only 5 first downs, like I mentioned. The Denver Broncos, their offense is cooking. 16 first downs, although they're only 3 for 7 on third down. 40 total plays for 242 total yards on their 5 drives. 134 yards passing and 108 yards already rushing in the first half, averaging just over 5.5 yards per carry, really helping out. And then the defense as well. The defense has already forced a turnover for the Denver Broncos, which has helped them out as they now have a lead. Excuse me, guys. 16-3 in this matchup. And guys, while I have time here, I would like to go ahead and do a moment of silence for my mother-in-law, Michelle Dottie, my wife, Amber Lynn Reynolds. Her mother passed away this week. We lost her tragically, and I'd just like to give a moment of silence for her. Thank you. May she rest in peace. Thank you guys so much for joining me in that. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Been a tough week for the family. Going through a loss is never easy for anybody. And for anyone who's ever lost a parent or lost a loved one, whether it was tragically sudden or, in our case, just happened to be a health issue that reached its end, unfortunately. My condolences and my thoughts and prayers are for everybody out there that may be going through something like that. And don't forget to reach out to the people that you love when you need somebody to talk to or, to kind of go through that. Anytime anybody goes through that, it's going to be tough for anybody. But just make sure you reach out to the people that you love and care about. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We got Jamie Walk back in. Guess who's back again? Again. I got Jamie Walk and Jordan Reese, and Motown Mitch. Here we go. Michelle Midrid. Here we go. That's right. What's up, chat? Here we go. If you want to hang out, I'll shout you out. Though. That's right. In the chat. What you doing at? What you going at? That's right. Tracy King. Thank you for coming out, guys. Here we go. Yee. Ha ha. Okay, guys, we about to get started in this second half, boys. The Denver Broncos are looking good. Hey, listen. Denver Broncos can beat New Orleans Saints. Looks like, oh, look at this. First time with 100 yards rushing and 100 yards passing in a first half since 2020 Week 7 against the Chiefs. 4 years in the making? Wow. Way to go for the Denver Broncos. As we see, the Saints have only had 79 total points scored in the last 4 weeks after getting 91 total points scored in the first 2 weeks. And the QB comparison, Spencer Rattler's not doing too bad. They're just not getting any big plays off him. He's got a good completion percentage right now. Bo Nix is only 13 for 21, but he's got more passing yards with 134 and also has got 35 yards rushing. So both guys are actually using their legs to help out their offenses. And now we'll see the kick to the Saints offense. And that'll be a touchback as Spencer Rattler and this New Orleans Saints offense comes back out.
This tackling was a big point of emphasis this week. How do you feel your defense did through one half?
Well, we were better tackling, but we still got a lot of things that we got to fix and got to correct. So unfortunately, we gave up the 3 points there in the 2 2-minute drive. But really, the biggest thing's been the quarterback. The quarterback's been able to run and get out and scramble.
What was your message to your quarterback?
All right, we see Spencer Rattler here is in shotgun for their first drive of the second half as they're finishing up their interview there with head coach of the Saints, Allen. And we see a quick pass, but a drop from number 11, Wilson Jr. That's one of the veterans, Cedric Wilson Jr., on that Saints receiving staff as he drops the quick pass from Spencer Rattler. That's tough. 2nd and 10 now for the New Orleans Saints offense.
The right guard is out. The left guard is out. Taysom Hill is out. And
so many injuries as we see New Orleans Saints in shotgun. Spencer Rattler will get it out to Kamara. Nice little play to the flat. That gets Kamara a decent gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down for this New Orleans Saints offense.
So let me ask you, what do you do? Do you put Hayner in at some point in this game? I mean, you got a rookie, you got Rattler doing his thing. There's, of course, Derek Carr on the left.
There's Taysom Hill on the left. I think what you do is you got to stick with this guy because he's mobile. He is
3rd and 7. Spencer Rattler is in shotgun. Kamara is in the backfield to his right. Ball is snapped. We've seen, almost a false start there from the offensive line. But, man, pass is broken up from number 27 there for the Denver Broncos. Pass was intended for the tight end, number 83. Mathis, number 21, back in action as he's blocking the tight end one-on-one. We see the replay. Got away with the jersey pull there, but he's able to knock the ball out of the hands of number 83 there, and that brings up 4th down and 7 for the New Orleans Saints offense, who are not able to get anything going.
So they start the second half with a 39-second 3-and-out.
A 39-second possession. And kick is received by Marvin Mims Jr. who's going to try to return it. He breaks a couple of tackles, but then gets laid out after a decent return on the play. And we're going to go over the Denver Broncos running game, guys, because I tell you what, it's going to be really interesting to see. We see hole after hole after hole for this Denver Broncos offensive line, including on the touchdown run there for number 33 Williams, the only touchdown scored early on in this game. 108 yards rushing for the Denver Broncos offense as they come back out onto the field in the second half. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, we see a handoff there to Williams. Breaks the tackle. He's busted through the line. He's got enough for a first down, and he's still trucking. Nice run on the play for number 33, Williams. What's my opinion on Jalen Hurts? Well, Jalen Hurts is a pretty good quarterback there for the Eagles, but elite? That's yet to be determined, really. He definitely is paid like one, though, that's for sure. As we see Williams there just refusing to go down on the rush, as he's already got 72 yards rushing on 9 carries on the day. And now we got I formation. Bo Nix under center. We got wide receiver in motion. Handoff there. That's number 23 with the carry there, giving Williams a little bit of a breather, and he gets a nice gain on the play, and that's going to bring up second down and short as they continue to run the ball. The Denver Broncos are taking a page out of the book of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from last week. The Buccaneers set all kinds of records on offense, especially rushing the ball in the second half. And now the Denver Broncos are going to continue to do that themselves as they got a second down and 3 here after another good rushing play. Marching down the field early on, already in opponent's territory. Bo Nix is going to toss it out. Number 38, McLaughlin gets in the game. Oh, no, and he busts loose, and oh, my goodness. He's almost able to break through for a touchdown, but he's tiptoed tackled from Tyrann Mathieu after a big gain on the play. That's a gain of 21 yards. As we see the replay, he's tossed to the right. He's following his blockers, cuts up the field, inside, tries to go out, and the last guy who could tackle him is Tyrann Mathieu, and he saves the touchdown there.
What he's seen from this offensive line tonight.
Bo Nix is back under center. Ball's at the 25-yard line of the New Orleans Saints, and they'll hand it off again. This time it's Williams, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage as the New Orleans Saints are able to stuff that run in. That was just 1 yard gain on the play there for the Denver Broncos, who are still just trying to run the football as best as they can. Through week 6, 133.7 yards allowed rushing per game, 20th in the NFL, and they've already given up 150 yards rushing in this game right now for the New Orleans Saints.
23 carries, you're talking about over 5 yards per total.
Bo Nix is in shotgun, second down and 9. He'll fake the handoff. That's a play action throw to Mims Jr. He makes a nice catch. No, my bad. That is Franklin. Franklin, number 16, makes an awesome catch on the play. That'll bring up a third down and short for the Denver Broncos offense. Troy Franklin, that's his 5th catch for 50 yards early on in this game.
They knew they had to go into the draft. Could have traded up, but they waited, and they still had the
Bo Nix
guy they wanted.
in shotgun for this 3rd and 5 play. Play selection thus far, 4 rushes, 1 pass. We now have a 3rd down and 5 on the 20-yard line as they're about to inch into the red zone if they can get some positive yards on this play. Bo Nix is going to look to throw. He throws it downfield into the end zone. And off the hands of number 84, Humphreys. Very, very good coverage there from number 1, Taylor, on the defensive play there for the New Orleans Saints secondary. As we see the replay, Humphreys, number 84, lines up in the bunch formation with 3 guys. He comes around number 82. It's one-on-one. Man, 84 with an opportunity there to catch that. But we see Taylor able to get his hands right in between the receiver's hands. And now, 4th down and 5, we'll see another field goal attempt from the Denver Broncos. The kick is up. And it's good right down the middle. Will Lutz having himself a day with another 38-yarder to put the Broncos up 19-3 over the New Orleans Saints on this Thursday night football here in Week 7. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. How you guys doing, man? What's going on, chat? What's your opinion on Jalen Hurts? Well, I did give you that earlier there, Jamie. Appreciate you guys. See Motown Mitch and Jaden Reitz going back and forth here about the Vikings-Lions game. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show. This is live play-by-play here of Week 7 for NFL's versus Denver Broncos versus New Orleans Saints. Let's go! Yeah, yo! Oh, that State Farm commercial with Fitzpatrick is hilarious. All right, guys, so going back to that last drive there for the Denver Broncos, able to really control the clock and control the running game. They were able to go 7 plays for 46 yards, just over 3 minutes and 45 seconds of possession time. They get the field goal there, a 38-yard field goal from Lutz. That's his 3rd field goal on the day thus far, really helping this team out. Woo! Actually, 4 for 4 on field goals now for Will Lutz, and then obviously 1 for 1 on his extra points. So doing very, very well. Will Lutz balling out for fantasy players. As right now, the Denver Broncos are leading 19-3 over the New Orleans Saints. We have just over 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Now, you got to wonder what the Saints can do a little bit differently on offense to sort of get things going right now for this rookie Spencer Rattler. Not playing too bad thus far, but doesn't really seem to have any electric or explosive plays right now for this offense.
Journey brought to you by Hyundai.
Today's announcement of our head coach, Sean Payton. I hope that the effort of this team will represent this city and show the country that New Orleans is back and someone to be reckoned with. He's everything you look for at the quarterback position. I know that this town is craving a winner, and you're going to get one.
Congratulations to Drew Brees and Sean Payton bringing that Super Bowl to New Orleans, changing the franchise forever. 2009, that's the year I graduated. Man, what a crazy season that was. Definitely thought the Colts were going to win that game, but leave it to the Saints to get the Super Bowl victory. And we'll see a touchback here, and Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans offense will come back. And there's the New Orleans Saints Hall of Famer, Drew Brees, in the broadcast booth.
You got to pick up the pickleball paddle. No, it's good. It's a lot of family time coaching high school football.
Man,
and Pop Warner. Got to give
nice,
a shout out to the
nice
FFC
coat
Eagles
too.
And LCC Pop Warner. We're down the stretch here in the playoffs. So honestly, that's filling a lot of my time.
Oh, that's great.
All right, it's Spencer Rattler under center. We got I formation here for the New Orleans Saints offense, and they'll toss it there. That's number 25 Miller, who's able to break a tackle, leap over somebody, and gets a positive gain, about 3 yards on the play.
You have the surgery, and then you have a choice of, I think Miami turned you down because of the shoulder. New Orleans, the city was decimated. You got a new coach. You don't even know if you can play in this building. Tell me what happened at that point. What are you thinking about?
Well, I'll tell you what happened is Sean Payton got lost during our visit, and he showed us things that he wasn't supposed to show us, which was all the devastation. And in fact, it had the reverse effect, though. It actually made my wife realize that this was about so much more than just football. It was about being...
And we see here, oh, man! The Denver Broncos defense lays down a hard tackle to Alvin Kamara on a screen pass. Ooh, what a tackle from the Denver Broncos as this team is hitting on all cylinders right now. Football fan, welcome, bro. Welcome back into the chat, man. Thank you, guys.
This fan base, it shaped us all. And all the guys that were part of this journey and building the foundation of this team during the Sean Payton era.
3rd down and 11. Spencer Rattler trying to get something going for the Saints offense. He's under pressure again. He's able to get rid of it, but man, that's going to be incomplete. But, oh, we got a flag out on the play. Going to find out what the flag is here, guys, as the Saints are just not able to get anything going. 3-19, Denver Broncos leading right now.
It fits his strengths well because it gets him on the move. It sets up a ton of our play action, where I think that's when he's at his best.
By the way, what was that first game like?
4th down as that penalty was on the offense. That's going to be another punt for this New Orleans Saints team.
What was that
I
like?
mean, I can visualize it right now. You know, this is the best vantage point here. September 25th, 2006. Steve Gleason blocking the punt right there.
Yeah.
Right as we're sitting. I hope it doesn't happen to us. Right here. But it was the shot heard around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the most incredible moments, the most incredible moment of the Saints.
A good punt here from the New Orleans Saints, trying to pin the Broncos further back. Oh, but a bad bounce as that comes back over across the 30.
Like a minute and a half into the game, right? And this place just exploded.
I've never heard the dome that loud. Really, part of some incredible moments.
Kirk O'Chains.
Because it just meant.
I can't be a fan of Kirk O'Chains after what he's done to my Bucks. What are you talking about, man? Bucks get like that twice? Yeesh. But I respect him. Guy's a hell of a quarterback.
Every time we stepped on his field, we represented our city, our community.
Man, how about Drew Brees, man?
With this process by winning football games for them.
Such a pro. Such a pro's pro, guys.
So they honor you at a function today and show us.
All right, Bo Nix is in shotgun. Denver Broncos offense looks to get something going again. We got a blitz. It's picked up downfield. A nice catch from the tight end there for the Denver Broncos. Corral, a big, big catch.
Gail Benson is right there.
Jimmy Graham,
Yeah.
one of our greatest teammates ever.
And of course, you had to leave the crowd.
Nice ceremony there for the Drew Brees.
Production meeting once, I said, what does your wife think about when you're doing this? And she said, I don't even know you.
You gotta go to a different place for me.
Gosh, man, what a legendary Drew Brees. All right, Bo Nix is under center again. Another first down for the Broncos. They're going to toss it out to number 38. Good blocking. He's able to bust through the line, get a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Nice rushing on first down as this Denver Broncos offense continues to rush the ball very, very well.
Myself included, watching him before he got to play for Sean. Looked at his physical.
Jamie, did you just say Drew Brees was better than Tom Brady?
And his approach, you know, and how he's
1 Super Bowl to 7 Super Bowls. 7. That's tough. I love Drew. Drew's one of the best ever, but that's tough. Second down and 4. We see another handoff from the Denver Broncos offense. Williams able to push through the line, and he's going to be just about a yard short, it looks like, and that's going to bring up third down and short for the Denver Broncos offense. Man, how about Drew Brees still up there talking to the guys? They've been talking now for quite a few minutes there up there in the booth. So cool to hear the insight there from an old veteran, a future Hall of Famer in Drew Brees. Just being inducted into the New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame tonight. Congratulations, Drew Brees. As we see, Bo Nix is in shotgun. He's going to scroll and scramble to his left, and he gets a big gain. He's got blockers ahead of him, and oh my goodness, he gets down to the 4-yard line. What a play from Bo Nix. He scrambles to the left side, follows his block. It's a designated quarterback run. We see on the replay here, wide receiver in motion. He goes the opposite side of the motion. We see both the tackle and guard come back out. Bo Nix trips over his own feet and is still able to get a big gain on the play, and that gets him all the way inside the 5-yard line. Bo Nix rushed for 33 yards on that play and now has 74 yards rushing and 160 yards passing right now in this game, and we're only in the third quarter. First down and goal. They're going to hand it off to Williams again. He goes through the line, and that's another touchdown, Denver Broncos. That's going to push the lead tremendously against the Saints. 25-3. Tough break here. 5 plays, 69 yards on that drive. As we see the replay, Williams is able to just run right inside the line of scrimmage and just keep boiling through.
Look at the push up front there. McGlinchey back from that injury.
Both of those interior linemen really dominating and pushing through. helping the running back get in the end zone. A extra point is up and good. That makes the lead 26-3. Denver Broncos leading.
Stay healthy. Be good. Drew Brees with us tonight.
Well, Jamie, you make a good statement there. Drew Brees did have all those passing yards all those years. It was just a shame because Drew Brees to me was sort of just like Peyton Manning. Although Peyton Manning was able to get 2 Super Bowls, coming in Denver and getting one, and then obviously got one there in Indianapolis. He kind of was like that. Like, it seemed like every year Drew Brees is in the MVP conversation, and somehow, some way, they just get knocked out in the playoffs. I still cannot forget that game, that season, the Bucs that went through New Orleans to get to the Super Bowl there in 2020 against the Chiefs. Like, seeing Tom Brady and Drew Brees duel each other out when you knew that it was coming to an end for both of these guys. Like, yeah, it was definitely an awesome playoff game, an awesome playoff atmosphere for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints in those 2020 playoffs. So that was pretty awesome. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live stream of Thursday Night Football. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys share with your friends. Get more people in the chat. We're up to 6 likes already. Let's go. Let's try to get that up to at least 10 or 20 before the end of the night. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on this Thursday Night Football. All right, man. Denver Broncos looking pretty dang good. Bo Nix right now, 15 for 24 for 161 yards, although he has no passing TDs or no touchdowns scored in the game. Jonathan Williams is having himself a big season day, the best game of his season thus far. 12 carries, 81 yards for 2 touchdowns as well on the ground. And not only that, he's also added in 3 catches for 23 yards. So that's really helping him out. A big fantasy day for Jonathan Williams, the running back there, number 33 for the Denver Broncos. And guys, nothing to talk about for really the Saints, unfortunately. Total of 11 carries for 43 yards on the ground. Only 89 yards passing from Spencer Rattler, the rookie quarterback. Tough game right now for the Saints offense.
Mighty Mississippi, working its way through the Crescent City, the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. You've done a few games out of here, haven't you?
I have. How many have you done in here?
15, maybe? 15,
Wow.
Going all the way back.
All right, guys, we see the Denver Broncos, 51 plays, 357 yards with almost 26 minutes of possession. The New Orleans Saints, 30 plays, 132 yards with just over 13 minutes of time of possession. So the Broncos are really doing a great job of running the football, controlling the clock, not turning the ball over. And, ooh, kind of a sloppy kick from Will Lutz, but it's returnable. And he'll get up only to the 19-yard line. And now here comes the New Orleans Saints offense.
Then you had Bo Nix drafted number 6 among the quarterbacks, 12 overall, and all the way down to
wow.
Talk about Rattler.
So from Bo Nix being picked 12th overall all the way to when Spencer Rattler was picked at 150, that was the longest stretch without a quarterback picked in NFL draft history. As we see on first down, Spencer Rattler, incomplete pass intended for tight end Johnson there, number 83. Just a very inaccurate football pass there.
You know, and eventually it took a guy that was, before that happened, he was a Heisman, like you said, front runner, and was getting booed off the field in his own stadium in college. And he ended up losing the job middle of the year. Caleb Williams went on to obviously have a good year, and he sat.
Second down and 10 for Spencer Rattler and the Saints offense. Broncos are blinging a blitz. They're able to pick it up. Spencer Rattler gets the ball out quick. Number 11 gets the catch on the play. I believe that's Cedric Wilson. And that's going to bring up third down and short for the New Orleans Saints offense.
Behind Derek Carr when wants Derek Carr's back, which I think is a good thing for him.
3rd down and 1 for the Saints after that pass reception there. That was Cedric Wilson Jr., number 11, with a 9-yard gain. And we see a toss play to number 21, Williams, with the stiff arm. And he's able to get the first down on the play. That'll bring up a new set of downs for the New Orleans Saints here in this one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys.
3 years old, had nothing but Auburn jerseys on. He lived out a dream to go to Auburn and play quarterback. And after a 9-4 year, his first year, I think they were 6-5 or not great. And
Spencer Rattler's going to play action. Throw to his right, number 84, Lipton makes the catch. That's a nice gain of 8 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and short. Actually, gain of 9. It'll bring 2nd down and 1 on the next play here as they're speeding up. Actually, they backed it up, 2nd down and 2. Spencer Rattler trying to get something going. Already back up to the line. They're going to hand it off to Williams, who busts through the line, a stiff arm, and gets into Denver territory as they're finally getting something going on offense for the New Orleans Saints.
Came over as a free agent after he had a 1,000-yard season as a Lion.
And with Kentrell Miller behind him, he's not.
Now we see Williams is still the back in the backfield. Spencer Rattler is going to fake the handoff to him. He's scrolling. He's going to scramble. Man, that just looks sloppy. He's looking around, but he's still just running around instead of like sticking in the backfield trying to let his wide receivers get open. But the play was kind of blown, unfortunately, as number 87, Monroe, gets called for the hold and the flag on the play. And that's going to bounce back the New Orleans Saints. Jamie, you are definitely right.
Of the game with a shoulder injury. He was a backup, moved to starter because of other injuries. Now it's undrafted rookie Kyle Hergel in his spot.
Yeah, we see him, right? Rookie out of Boston College.
Saints offense now back on 1st and 20. False start on the offense. That's going to back them up even more.
The right guard who is a backup. He's a tackle that they moved to guard to fill in for Ruiz.
A 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That's where they are. You got to move Young, who's a tackle, in there at guard. Watch him flinch just a bit there.
That's all it takes.
Tough break right now for the New Orleans Saints offense. So now 1st and 25. Tough to be a Saints fan right now. Spencer Rattler is in shotgun. Alvin Kamara in the backfield. Motion from the receiver, 84. We see Rattler looking to throw. He gets the ball off. That's Lipton with the catch. A little high throw, so Lipton just reels it in. Gets a decent gain on the play, but it's still going to bring up 2nd down and very long for the Saints. Just under 3 minutes now to go in the 3rd quarter. Quick snap from Rattler. He gets the ball out. That's Wilson Jr. again, number 11 with the big play, but a penalty flag is out once again.
Anytime you see a helmet on the ground, usually hands in the face on the offense.
Illegal hands in the face.
Very good.
Offense, number 60.
Oh, a good guess from Kirk Herbstreit. We've seen a Broncos helmet on the ground, and that's a illegal hands to the face penalty on the New Orleans Saints offense, and now that's going to back him up again.
The game, he gets his hands up high on DJ Jones. Actually, that's not DJ. That's Malcolm Roach, who's a former Saint. I think these Saints
2nd down and 28 for the Saints offense. This has got to be terribly.
2nd and 28.
Spencer Rattler looking to throw. He's under duress, and he goes down for the sack.
John Franklin Myers.
Wow.
It's the sack here.
Big sack there for the Denver Broncos, and that pushes New Orleans back even further. As we see the replay, Young, the tackle that turned to guard, just gets blown up. And number 98,
6'4", 290.
Gets him. Ooh. Spencer Rattler lands them on the back of his head. A little tough there on that last play. Looks like he's going to hang in there, though. 3rd down and 34. Oh, my goodness. And we'll see a quick throw here. Number 16 breaking some tackles. Continue to run through, but that's not going to be enough, even though a great effort on the play. That's going to bring up a big, long 4th down for the New Orleans Saints offense, who is not able to get anything going. 4th down and 20. And now the Bo Nix-led Denver Broncos offense is about to come back out on the field. Tough set of downs. Tough sequence there for the New Orleans Saints offense. Penalties just kept pushing them back. They still have yet to establish anything in the running game, which they will not get to do anymore, as they will just be having to throw the ball now, with it being almost the end of the 3rd quarter. We are at a minute to go, and here's the punt from the New Orleans Saints. Fair catch, but there's a penalty flag on the field, as it looks like Mims will reel it in there at the 15-yard line.
Boy, since that 2nd quarter last week against Tampa, where they scored 27 points, since then...
Spencer Rattler getting a talk from veteran quarterback Derek Carr, trying to help him out, trying to help build his confidence, see maybe what he's seeing out there early on. So... illegal formation on the kicking team was the flag. And they're going to add a 5-yard penalty on the end of the return for the Broncos. So another penalty on the New Orleans Saints.
Down to Mississippi. New Orleans.
Wow, guys. Wow. What's going on? What's up, Logan? Appreciate you, man. We are in English, brother. Appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat. And Jamie, appreciate you. We got Thailand Cephasis. Welcome, brother. Thank you guys for checking out. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, guys, this is Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We're doing live play-by-play here of NFL Week 7 Thursday Night Football, where we got the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints, guys. And, man, guys, we're almost to the end of the 3rd quarter here. We got 1:03 left in this 3rd period, and then we're about to head into the 4th quarter here very soon. Right now, let's go over the New Orleans Saints, guys. Not looking so hot. 16 for 23 right now for Spencer Rattler. So not a terrible completion percentage, but he's not getting anything downfield right now. 127 yards passing, and they're not able to get anything on the rushing game. 13 carries for 58 yards right now. Spencer Rattler is leading them in rushing. Woo! It's tough. Tough. Foster Moreau's got 2 catches for 38 yards. Bud Means, the rookie wide receiver there, has got 2 catches for 24 yards. And not really much else to talk about there for that New Orleans Saints offense. Going over to the Denver Broncos, guys. Bo Nix having himself a pretty damn good game. 15 for 24 for 161 yards. So maybe not the best completion percentage, but he is completing most of his passes downfield. Right now, Jonathan Williams having a big day on the ground, probably his best thus far into the 2024 season. 12 carries for 81 yards, 6.8 yards per carry, 2 rushing TDs so far early on in this game. And now we see Bo Nix, too, also the 2nd leading rusher, 9 carries for 73 yards. Bo Nix is the only other quarterback. John Elway and Bo Nix are the only 2 rookie Denver quarterbacks to start the season. And, of course, Bo Nix comes out with the number 7 jersey there. That's cool. Logan, you think the Chiefs need to lose a game? Well, we may see that this weekend. They're up against the Niners. As we see Bo Nix is in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Looking, under duress. He's scrambling to his right. He gets rid of the ball. And that's a nice catch there, I believe, by number 17, Veal. Valet. Nice, but he got a penalty flag on the play. We'll have to see what this one is. It was thrown in the backfield. So could be on the offense.
He got caught there.
Holding. Offense number 33.
Holding on the offense. That's going to bring that nice pass and catch back, and that'll back up the Denver Broncos offense.
For the Knicks family. Bo's mom, Krista's here tonight, but Dad Patrick is watching from home in Alabama because he coaches the reigning 7A state champs at Central Phoenix City, who face their biggest rival tomorrow. With a long weekend, Bo will get to go home and cheer on his dad, but at the same time, he has got to keep an eye on the Oregon-Purdue game tomorrow night as his adopted brother Tez plays for the Ducks, because he's got to give Dad those updates.
You just saw Mom, Kristen.
Bo Nix's mom's at the game. We see Bo Nix under center. He's going to hand it off to McLaughlin on 1st and 20. And he busts through for a pretty decent gain. 4 Saints on him and still will not go down. Wow. Wow, what a play there from the small guy, number 38, McLaughlin. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter, guys. The New Orleans Saints trailing 26-3 as the Denver Broncos are dominating this matchup on Thursday Night Football. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys hanging out here live on Tim Reynolds Show for this play-by-play of Week 7 in the NFL on Thursday Night Football. Prime time. Let's go. Thank you guys for hanging out today. It's been a pretty dang decent day on the stream here. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show for many more things throughout the NFL season thus far this year and later on. Also, make sure you check out for some college football stuff that's happening. Man, we got some big matchups coming up this weekend, folks. We got Georgia, ranked number 5 in the country, taking on the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, welcoming them to the SEC Conference. That should be a really, really good one. Favorite Halloween movie? Man, put me on the spot here, huh? It's got to be Hocus Pocus, man. That was a pretty good movie back in the day for me. Not a big horror fan by any means anyways, so you ain't going to see me be picking one that's very scary, that's for sure. I don't watch those kind of things. Although, some of the scary ones that I have seen, I don't want to see again. Chucky was terrible. There was one called The Leprechaun. That was scary. Also, growing up, Final Destination. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What team do you dislike the most? That would have to be the Dallas Cowboys. Yep. Between them and probably just the New York teams. You know, I've never been a fan of the New York teams either myself. So, yeah. But you know what? I don't really like to talk about the teams that I dislike. I like to talk about the teams that I do like. You know, I've been a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan all my life. You just look around. You can see it. I got it everywhere, folks. We see I got over there all my jerseys and stuff too. You know, you can see my little memorabilia shelf there, all my Buccaneers gear and stuff. Got some autographs and some pictures there as well. You know what I mean? So, huge Buccaneers fan. Going to be doing the live stream too for Monday Night Football. Please, guys, make sure you tune in for that. We'll see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Denver Broncos, and man, that moon is looking beautiful. Oh my goodness. There's the Caesars Superdome, one of the most beautiful looking stadiums in the NFL. 2nd down and 10 for Bo Nix. As you see play action, he rolls to his right. He's looking to throw. Gets it to number 84, Humphreys, for a short gain. Jordan Humphreys makes the catch. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Denver Broncos.
Injury bug just relentless on the same sideline. Marshawn Lattimore, the quarterback, after a quick visit to the medical tent, has been ruled out of this game because of a hamstring injury.
Oh, man.
Because of a hamstring injury as well. And an update on the other
wow.
Wilson Adebo, you saw him in that vacuum split on his
wow.
leave the field on a cart.
Guys.
Straight to the X room. then to the ambulance. Now he is at Oshland Medical Center, about 6 miles
Whew.
from
Oh, boy.
Tough break. 3rd down and 7. Blitz coming from the Saints defense. Bo Nix is able to scramble out of it, but he still gets tackled down after only a gain of 2. That'll bring up 4th down for the Broncos, who will have to punt it back to the Saints. But the Saints, man, dealing with the injury bug. They just lost cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, who is now ruled out with a hamstring injury. They already lost Adobo, who actually got injured so bad he's on his way to the hospital, looks like. So he's probably going to have to get surgery on something. That's tough, man. But defense is stepping up for New Orleans here to start out this 4th quarter, forcing the Broncos to punt. A kind of short punt. Fair catch called. It's at the 24-yard line is where the New Orleans Saints offense will start.
Quarter in New Orleans, 26-3.
Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. NFL should have Halloween-themed jerseys. That'd be pretty cool. Bucks are coming to my school Tuesday, and the cheerleaders and mascots have some players that play in Tampa area. Wow, Logan, that's pretty awesome, man. Anytime you get a chance to see some NFL players is always going to be a pretty badass experience. Wonder what E-Key thinks of his Super Bowl hopes now. What happened to him? EQ. Motown Mitch, who's EQ? Who are you talking about, bro? You gotta let me know what you guys are thinking. Gotta be a little bit more specific. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as we're doing Week 7 live play-by-play here of the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. And man, we're already in the 4th quarter, guys, where the Denver Broncos have been dominating this matchup, making sure the New Orleans Saints haven't been able to get anything going on offense at all. This defense has been smothering. They've been getting into the backfield all day long. Only 179 total yards and 7 first downs right now as we are 13 minutes and 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. A tough day right now for this New Orleans Saints offense. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown's older brother. Oh, so, Motown, I'm guessing you've been hearing about his brother talking a little smack there. Yeah. What's also kind of interesting is I don't know if Brown is hurt, but he's not playing. So, is he on the practice squad? Have to look that up. I bet you Emilius St. Brown, I butcher his name every time I say it. Amon-Ra St. Brown's brother. But yeah, I bet he's probably on the practice squad. As we're seeing the replay here of Jonathan Williams following his blocks, breaking some tackles, really running good all day long for this Denver Broncos offense. The leading rusher on their team, 2 rushing TDs. That's the first time in his career with 2 rushing touchdowns in a game. That's awesome for number 33 Williams. As we see Rattler in shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets it out quick to number 84 Lipton. Or Tipton, I should say. Sorry about that. Number 84 gets enough for the first down on the play. Spencer Rattler is going to look to get up to the line. Really good. As we see outscored 53-3 in the last 6 quarters for this New Orleans Saints offense. Ball is snapped. Quick pass, and that's too far outside for Tipton. And that's an incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the New Orleans Saints.
Denver, then he went to Arizona as the defensive coordinator. And then when Sean got the job, he brought him back.
And he is a stud. I think he's very confident with this group.
Spencer Rattler in shotgun. He'll hand it off to Kamara, who gets just enough for the first down for the New Orleans Saints offense, trying to get something more on the board.
Coaching opportunity. He's kind of like had a lot of the same path that Raheem Morris had. Had been a head coach, became a DC. Raheem's got.
Now we see a snap. Spencer Rattler looking to throw to his left. That's a nice throwing catch to the rookie Memes, number 16. That'll bring up another first down for the New Orleans Saints. A nice play there for Spencer Rattler, the rookie. Getting the ball out quick, getting the team right back up to the line of scrimmage. As soon as he's able to, he's already ready to snap the ball again in shotgun, which he will do. He's looking to throw, and oh my goodness, he goes down for the sack. Wow, Benito, number 15, and Spencer Rattler can't believe it. A big sack there, as we see here on the replay. Number 75, the tackle, is too slow, can't get out quick enough. And now we see already a quick snap for Spencer Rattler, who's got to get rid of the ball quickly, as he was been under duress all day. Two guys bearing down on the quarterback. He's able to get the ball out quick. A good completion there. And that'll bring up a shorter third down, but still a third down and long right now. Third down and 13 for this New Orleans Saints offense. Let's see what they can do here, guys. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, so Adebo, I believe, has a broken bone or something to do with his leg. I'm not sure. They haven't revealed exact injury for the New Orleans Saints DB. As we see Spencer Rattler go down on third down and 13. A big sack from the Denver Broncos defense. And that's going to bring up a fourth down for the New Orleans offense. And now, SOS. 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 The crowd is so sad. It's an SOS for the New Orleans Saints. 4 sacks on the day now for the Denver Broncos defense. Only giving up 3 points in this matchup, guys. This is the same Denver Broncos team that beat my Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Raymond James Stadium. So this defense is legit. We see the Saints will punt the ball away. Fair catch. Fair catch from number 19, Mims Jr. And the Saints are left to do this. SOS. We just don't know. We just don't know. Okay, so these are the New Orleans Saints fans right now. Should we leave now? I mean, there's only 11:25 left to go in the game, right? We might as well go beat traffic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say it was a good effort, right? Tough, man. Tough. New Orleans Saints injuries are just stacking up on them right now. So far in this game, Adobu, who is leading the league in passes defended, he had to go off on an air cast, and he got put on the cart, went straight to the x-ray room, and it did not look good. Reports are saying on the broadcast that he is now headed to a local hospital, so we'll have to wait to see if they give us another update on what happened to him. I imagine you guys will probably have to check that out on social media. Tomorrow on Tim Reynolds Show for Football Friday, I'll be sure to put up a lot of shorts for you guys on what happened in the past week and also what to look forward to here in Week 7 coming up on the weekend. Have a lot of really, really big matchups coming up this weekend, guys. Don't forget, Tim Reynolds Show will go live once again for Monday Night Football, where my Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams 4-2. The Bucs will be at home in Raymond James Stadium wearing the badass red jerseys. But guys, this is going to be one of those big games of the season early on, as right now, really, the only other 2 matchups that I think stack up to this one on the weekend, we got the Detroit Lions taking on the undefeated Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. That's definitely one to watch. And then also you got the Houston Texans 5-1 traveling to take on the 4-2 Green Bay Packers in Lambeau, where it's always a tough place to play. So that should be really, really interesting. Jamie, Saints, let's cry. Oh, Jamie, that was awesome. As we see, guys, we're back on the game here. They're talking about the Denver Broncos rushing attack. 93 yards before contact, 114 yards after contact, a plus 40 yards rush, yards rush over expected. All season highs for the Denver Broncos rushing attack here on this offense. as they've not really been able to run the ball good all year long. They averaged right around 105 yards per game, which is about 24th in the NFL coming to this game, and now they're way over that. Saints defense has given up over 485 rushing 7 quarters as Williams bounces out to the right side, gets a huge gain on the play, and that might be enough to push him over 100 yards running on the day. Oh, no. And the big rushing play is going to be brought back as there is a holding right there on that one, and that's going to back him up. Tough break there for the Broncos offense after a nice run by Williams. As we see, most in the NFL this season, the Saints gave up 51 points, over 277 yards rushing, and over 594 yards total offense to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. And now tonight, over 225 yards rushing, over 165 yards passing for over 390 yards for total offense. And we're not even done with this game yet, guys. Handoff there to Williams, who's stuffed in the backfield. That's Orgy, number 58, with another tackle for loss. Second and 19 now for the Broncos, who were pushed back on the penalty there. Tough way to start out this drive as they're trying to run this out, get this game done and over with, but we're just under 10 minutes to go. It's second down and 19 now for the Broncos offense. The ball is at the 5-yard line. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we see Bo Nix is in shotgun. He's going to look to throw, standing in his own end zone, and that's batted down. That means it's third down and 19 for the Broncos. New Orleans Saints defense has been stepping up in the second half for the most part. Denver Broncos have not turned the ball over, had over 21 first downs in this game, 370 total yards. I'm sure they'd like to be better in the passing game at this point, but the Broncos are playing really, really good on defense and controlling the football on offense. As Bo Nix is in shotgun, he's going to do a draw play to number 33, Williams. Gets a decent gain on the play, but that's going to bring up fourth down, and the Broncos will punt back to the New Orleans Saints. Right now, guys, we're in the fourth quarter, Jamie. Fourth quarter, we are almost 9 minutes left to go. We just made it under 9 minutes to go. As now Spencer Rattler in this offense is going to get a chance to get back on the field.
Before the game, I said, "Did you sign up for 6 months?" No. Well, that's what happens when you don't convert very often on third down, but tonight they have done enough of a job to keep them on the sideline.
All right, we're going to see a punt here from the Broncos. Nice kick. Saints are going to have good field position. Number 80 is looking for a return. He cuts it back. Up the sideline. Gets a decent gain on the play. Number 80 there for the New Orleans Saints. And now here comes Rattler and this New Orleans Saints offense, who are trailing 26-3 against the Denver Broncos on this Thursday night. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe and check out most of my stuff on my channel. I got some NFL previews and reviews for every single week. Oh, Jamie, no problem, man. Thank you for asking. Allowed to always feel free to ask any questions you guys want there in the chat to have to do with the game. I love the little football questions we're going over with everyone's team and stuff. It's really nice to see. Appreciate everybody hanging out. You know what's really cool, guys? I really got to say thank you guys. Jamie, appreciate the comments there. Mitch, Logan, who else we got in here? I know we've heard from a couple other people, but just appreciate you guys, man. You know, I get some really consistent viewers on these, and I think that's the best part for me. You know, it's not about how many viewers you get. It's about how many consistent viewers you get. You know, if people can stick around and hang out, like, hey, we're a team here, man, on Tim Reynolds Show. And that's what I'm about here, man. That's what I love. I've learned this from sports my whole life. is that sports bring people together. And when you're a part of a team, you feel like you're that much better off in life, you know? And I know not everybody is a sports fan. I know not everybody out there is a football fan, but you know what? For me, the way that sports make me feel and the passion that I get from them and the love that I get from just enjoying watching the sport of football in general, like for me, that is what matters the most. And it's about building a team here on this channel. And that's what I'm hoping I can create here. That's what matters most to me, is I want to create a community just full of awesome sports loving fans. So Jamie Walks says, try to stay consistent. Hey, that's the line I'm walking. That's for dang sure, man. Just trying to be consistent. Right now, most of my stuff is football related, but I do have stuff for the off season that should help me transition. And this is my first year doing this, my first time doing it during the football season. As we see a beautiful statue and look outside of the New Orleans Saints Stadium. Tough stretch of games here for the New Orleans Saints, who started out 2-0 and now look to be losing their 5th straight game. A handoff to Alvin Kamara up the middle on the draw play, gets a decent gain.
Meanwhile, we're talking about Derek Carr with the oblique injury, missing his 2nd straight game.
We see here, Derek Carr doesn't miss very many games due to injury. In his first 10 seasons, he's only missed 2 games. As Spencer Rattler comes out in shotgun, throws a quick pass to number 83, Johnson, but that's a short gain right there.
Talked to him on the field before the game, and it's just every time.
And tough for Derek Carr. He's missed 2 games already this season, which matches his total in his first 10 seasons as a quarterback. So Spencer Rattler here on 3rd and 5. Alvin Kamara is in the backfield. Rattler in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Downfield. Oh, and Memes wasn't able to get it around and corral the catch. That's going to bring 4th down and 5. And the Saints offense is going to go for it, obviously needing some points here.
Bags aren't out yet.
No. I wonder if he came with that sign already ready made.
Yeah, I think it looked like it was already.
They're talking on the broadcast about someone bringing a sign already for 2 and 5. Oh, bummer. 4th and 5 here for the Saints offense. Rattler's going to look to throw. Oh, tosses it to Kamara, and that was terrible play. And that's going to not be enough for the 1st down. And the ball's turned over on downs. Tough for this Saints team. And now the Broncos offense will come back out on the field. New Orleans Saints offense, once again, just not able to get anything going. Appreciate you guys hanging out. You know what, Jamie? I'm telling you, man, I'm going to have to go back and look at this video and see when the cat came in. That was so cool. I'm not even going to lie. Normally, I like to leave him out of here just so he's not messing with the cords and everything, especially around my computer and my TV and stuff. But, yeah, he must have stole the show for you guys. That's awesome. All right, guys. Denver Broncos lead 26-3. Trying to see here about maybe a possible injury update on Adobo. Paulison Adobo, the cornerback there who was leading the league in passes defended. Hit the turf. It says Adobo hit the turf immediately, grabbing his right knee. And after they examined his leg, quickly took him off the field. Right now, no update on the severity of his injury. I'm sure we'll have to find out more after the game is over on that particular injury update, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here on this Thursday Night Football live play-by-play on Tim Reynolds Show, where we got the Denver Broncos right now with a 26-3 lead over the New Orleans Saints, and we're about 7 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Ooh, uppercut. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Man, we got a big game next week on Thursday Night Football where we'll see the 5-0 Vikings, if they can stay undefeated, facing off against the Lions this week, going up against the 1-4 Rams. That should be a pretty good Thursday Night Football game next week. As Bo Nix and this Denver Broncos offense comes back out on the field, pistol formation, Bo Nix is going to hand it off to number 23, who breaks a couple of tackles, and he's still running, gets down for a big gain of about 14 yards on the play, and that's going to be first down. And no, look, they're talking about Bo Nix yelling and screaming at Sean Payton.
And what I love to Sean Payton when he talked to us, he said, that's my love language.
Yeah.
Meaning he likes seeing his rookie quarterback getting a little feisty there.
Woo! Bo Nix getting a little feisty with his head coach. Not afraid to speak his mind is Bo Nix. Comes in acting like a veteran, the rookie quarterback here, doing a very good job. But we see Bo Nix, he's going to do a play action, get the ball out to Vili. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he gets another first down. A good game so far for Vili.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense number 74. 5 yards
So flag
play, first down.
on the Denver Broncos. Ineligible man downfield for them.
Has always wanted to be coached hard, and that's according to his dad, Patrick, who coached him to 2 high school state titles.
There we go. Now I'm back in the chat with you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, right now, Jamie, Derrick Henry, if you're, and you know the odds are probably pretty good right now, betting-wise. If you're able to put some money on that for one of the sports books, probably a good bet, because Derrick Henry, he's got a pretty good chance at winning the MVP. Bo Nix, 1st and 15. He's going to hand it off to number 23, who's just caught up in the backfield. Oh, is that a fumble? And the ball is out. That's the New Orleans Saints getting the turnover. A much-needed turnover.
Who came over from Kansas City as a free agent, recovers it with 6:10 remaining in the fourth.
Yeah, there's the experience.
As we're seeing the replay here, number 23.
From behind. Yeah,
oh, and that is a fumble, unfortunately, right before he hits the ground. Number 6, William Gay Jr. He's able to get the ball out before he hits the ground, and that's going to be a fumble recovered by the Saints.
The NFL talking about Franklin and Vela.
Nice play there for the New Orleans Saints defense, who isn't giving up, playing hard every single down. And now Spencer Rattler in this offense comes out with great field position. Spencer Rattler in shotgun, fakes the throw to double screen throws, but he still dumps it off to Miller, but he's tackled for a big loss on the play. Wow. You know, Jamie, not a bad guess there on who's going to win the MVP race. I mean, Derrick Henry definitely is a big pick for that. Right now, too, you got to throw in my boy Baker Mayfield. As Spencer Rattler's looking to throw on 2nd and 15, dumps it off to his running back Miller, who gets a decent gain on the play. But now that'll bring up 3rd down and long for the New Orleans Saints offense. Really not looking like they're able to get anything consistent going on offense all night long. Vance Joseph having this defense right on him. 3rd down and 9, blitz coming. Spencer Rattler gets the ball out quick. And Wilson Jr. is down short a yard or 2 from the 1st down. That'll bring up 4th down. I imagine the Saints are going to go for it here. Spencer Rattler in shotgun on 4th and 1. He's going to look to throw to get the 1st down, and that's a caught ball from Wilson. Wilson Jr., number 11, converts, gets the 1st down as the Saints are trying to get some more points on the board here. Getting up to the line quick. Spencer Rattler calling the play. He's going to look to throw. Under duress, he's got to scramble. A stiff arm. Breaks a couple of moves, and oh my goodness. What a tackle from number 40. Woo! That's a big hit on a quarterback right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be no gain on the play. Now the New Orleans Saints are looking to get right back up to the line again. Ball's already snapped. Another blitz coming, an all-out blitz. Oh, no, and that's a fumble. Intercepted by number 55, Barton. And that's going to be a defensive touchdown for the Denver Broncos. Wow. And Spencer Rattler looks a little hurt.
The ball is being released, and for the moment, rule the touchdown.
Terrible, terrible play.
It doesn't matter whether it's a fumble or an interception. He caught that in the air. McMillan came. They have not blitzed a ton.
Wow. What a play, guys. What a play. Denver Broncos defense not giving up anything here. As we see, number 40 comes in on a blitz. Number 29 comes in on a blitz. Number 55 comes in late on a blitz. And he just happens to be in the perfect spot at the perfect time for the turnover, interception, or fumble, whatever they've ruled that. And we're going to go ahead and get the extra point here, which puts them at a 33-3 lead in this one. So they're calling that a fumble recovery. Barton, who's already had himself a hell of a game, gets a 66-yard return for the touchdown for the Denver Broncos defense, dominating this matchup right now as they now lead 33-3 with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this Thursday night football game. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We're up to 8 likes. Can we get it to 10, guys? Come on, chat. Come on, chat. I think we can do this. Come on now. We got 4 minutes left. Come on, guys. Let's get it up to 10 likes. Let's go. Man. All right, guys. We'll go over the stats for you guys. Break down how the teams are doing thus far. The New Orleans Saints have only managed 10 first downs in this game up to this point. Their third down efficiency is 4 for 15. Total plays, 55. Only generated 202 total yards on 11 drives thus far. 136 yards passing, 66 yards rushing total for their offense. Not very, very well. Jamie, my cat's name is Midnight Luck. He is an awesome kitty, even though he is a little bit of a pain in the butt. All right, guys, and for the Denver Broncos, 22 total first downs. Now, their third down efficiency is not very good. 4 for 11 in this game. Obviously, they're going to need to look to try to improve that with an sort of mini bye week coming up for them after this Thursday night game. Total yards for them on 59 plays, 391 yards on their 10 drives. They've had 164 yards passing. Bo Nix is 16 for 26 on the day. And also 227 yards rushing for this team, just dominating the ground game. Williams is leading the way. Jonathan Williams, 14 rushing attempts for 88 yards.
This is their third year of ownership after Pat Bowlen had the team. And the estate selling it for, at that time, I think it was in the 4s. Of course, now every team is worth probably 6 and above. Did a nice job with his team, hired Sean Payton.
4 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Saints will get a chance to get the ball back once again. Will Lutz with the kick, and now they'll return it too.
And run back here is
Tipton. Oh, man, the special teams for the Broncos has been really bam.
Training facility, team headquarters in Inglewood, Colorado. There it is.
Wow, beautiful training facility coming up for the Denver Broncos.
They obviously love the Broncos. They're starving for them to get back to being a postseason team and making a
Beautiful, beautiful practice facility that they broke ground on for the Denver Broncos franchise. Beautiful. First down and 10 for Spencer Rattler in this offense. They're going to hand it off to Miller. Oh, he breaks loose. Miller with the big first down on the play. And oh my goodness.
Go back to the Orange Crush days back in the 70s. Yeah, well, here we go.
Oh my goodness. Bringing out the bag heads. Man, we see a player down though for the Denver Broncos. Hopefully everything's okay there. Not sure who exactly it is, but we'll fill you guys in as soon as we find out. Lewis, what's up, dude? Bolt up, man. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate you hanging out there, guys.
Since then, they've been through 8 or 9 head coaches, right? Maybe they finally found their man. And Sean, remember, he was out for a year. There he is. Went into television, but he missed the scoreboard. He said, I kind of know. Win, lose, whatever. You don't know that on television.
Yeah, we asked him.
As we know.
Yeah, exactly. We know that tonight. But I found it interesting that he was out 1 year and then he was able to find an opportunity. You know, that he said, you know, when I'd be in there and I'd be in the production meetings and I'd be on air, it was great. But then it was
Number 27, Mathis, is the injured Denver Bronco on the field, walking off under his own power. So that's a good sign. Nice to see there for the Denver Broncos team. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of Thursday Night Football. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're just under 4 minutes left to go in this game. We're up to 8 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 10, guys. As we got Spencer Rattler handing it off to Miller, who breaks loose for another first down carry for the New Orleans Saints. Miller really running hard right now for the Saints, trying to help get them something going on offense. Jamie, I got this jersey at a flea market from my hometown in Florida, probably about almost close to 8 years now, maybe 9, a little bit longer than that. I've been a huge Tim Tebow fan. Obviously, I am a big Florida Gator fan, and I got to watch Tebow during those years. He was all at Florida, so much respect for this guy. As Spencer Rattler will hand it off on 3rd and 1. Miller bounces out to the right-hand side, and oh my goodness, I don't think he got it. Miller tried to go side to side, and he doesn't get enough for the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down now for the New Orleans Saints. Man, there's a problem there with some of these young running back guys. You got to run up the field. Stop with this side-to-side bullcrap. You got to run straight up the field. As Spencer Rattler gets the rushing play there, he'll have enough for the first down on 4th down. New Orleans Saints are doing pretty good on 4th down, just not doing great on 3rd down. 2 for 3 right now on 4th down conversions, but only 4 for 16 on 3rd down. Spencer Rattler getting the boys already back up to the line. He'll hike the ball under pressure, though. He breaks out of the sack, and he's scrambling all the way over to his right-hand side, but he'll go down, and he looks hurt on the play as he's limping around. Wasn't able to move around great there after that play.
He's obviously not feeling 100% out there himself.
Spencer Rattler looking like he's limping around, trying to really power through for his team. It's 2nd down and 5. He'll hand it off to Miller. And Miller only gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 5 for these New Orleans Saints offense. And we're at the 2-minute warning, guys, in the 4th quarter, as the Denver Broncos are leading the New Orleans Saints 33-3.
Yes, it is.
A tough game here for the New Orleans Saints offense. Not able to get anything going right now at the Caesars Superdome there in New Orleans. Tough game. New Orleans offense not able to get any sort of balance whatsoever, as they're talking already about the big matchups coming up next week. Got the Houston Texans taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And the New York Jets traveling to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. That's going to be a tough game. And then, hey, Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson go one-on-one with the Ravens traveling to Tampa Bay to take on my Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. Jamie, I need a John Elway jersey, man. Come on. Well, Jake Haener is in at quarterback for the New Orleans Saints in this one. Ball is snapped. Haener's looking to throw now. He gets it off to Lipton. Oh, but tipped in there. Oh, but there's a flag that comes in. And that's going to be defensive pass interference. More than likely a first down for the New Orleans Saints. And that's exactly what the call is.
So Haener, who's been the number 2 quarterback, he got into a couple of games early on where they had those 2 blowout wins out of Fresno State, as is Derek Carr. Check out Rattler on the sideline.
Haener, much more of a distributor, get the ball out of his hands quick.
Nice throw and catch there from Haener to Tipton. That'll bring up second down and short.
Chased by McMillan, taken down.
On the interception.
Yep.
As we see, it looks like Rattler got hurt on the interception there that returned for a touchdown. His hip landed right on top of someone's helmet. And you can see he's probably got a hit pointer now as they took him out the game.
His 4th year here, 2009. City getting resurrected after Katrina hit in August of 05. That surprise onside kick. Drew Brees takes over there. And the Saints win the Super Bowl. What a night.
You know what I remember about that is Drew Brees' son. He's holding him. He's a little guy, maybe 1 year old. He had one of the first times he ever saw the headphones, just to try to protect him from the noise.
Big Sports Illustrated coverage.
There we go. Haener is there for 2nd and 1 for the New Orleans Saints offense. He's going to look to throw. There's a blitz coming. He's able to dump it off. Oh, but Miller, the running back, just drops the ball. Wow. A lot of mistakes from this New Orleans Saints team. That was a tough drop there.
To back up those first 5 weeks to Derek Carr, that he might get an opportunity when Carr went down. And Rattler, of course, went from being inactive to being the starter the last couple of games. A lot of it has to do with, I think he brings a little bit of juice to the offense, his personality.
Here we go, Haener there on 3rd and 1 now. He's going to look to get the first down here for the Saints offense. And we see there Wilson Jr. with the catch and run. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's able to get down to the 12-yard line. You like the Saints showing some fight here at the end of this game, guys. You know, Jamie, I do not have a Peyton Manning jersey. I wish I did. I actually have a Marvis and Harrison Colts jersey, though.
I'm not going to run around. I'm going to get the ball out. I think he just...
First time out here for the New Orleans Saints. As Haener looking pretty good at the quarterback position right now, distributing the football to these New Orleans Saints wide receivers.
Which is music to the ears of some of our reprobate friends. Who you are.
Derek Carr out there with his quarterback there, trying to give him some pointers.
33-3 is the score. How it started, how it's going, first 2 games. I mean, everybody's talking about, wow, how about them?
New Orleans Saints averaging 45.5 yards or 45.5 points per game, and now they're only averaging 15.8 points per game in their last 5 contests, so not doing good on offense. First down and 10. Haener's got a blitz coming at him. He gets the ball out quick, and that's a touchdown. New Orleans Saints. Cedric Wilson Jr. with the late touchdown. A big play there for the Saints offense.
They dialed up pressure in that red zone. Remember, this is the #1 red zone defense in the NFL. And the ball has not gotten out like this all night. Now, he's in his 2nd year, but look at all those white jerseys. Trying to create.
You see a blitz coming here on the replay. Haener gets it right to the open man in front of the defender. A beautiful throw. Very accurate as well. Wilson gets the touchdown. Nice play for the New Orleans Saints team. We're able to score some points here at the end of this one.
Well, now you can say the game is officially over, even after a touchdown.
I think so. I think we felt it for a while.
Got to keep an audience, what can I tell you? So Sean mainly is Mike Westhoff, the longtime special teams coach. And even Sean, you know, he's not a guy who wants to pour it on, but he doesn't like to give up a touchdown in that circumstance. They bring Haener in, and all he does is go 3 out of 4 for 38 yards and a touchdown. So here we go. I mean, if Carr can't play in their next game, what do you do? You know,
I mean, based on what we just saw, how do you not? I mean, that's the best execution that we've seen all night.
Yeah, that's a minute and 38 seconds, whatever it was.
I think it was just audition. How quickly he made the decisions and how the ball got out and how accurate the throws were. I mean,
The broadcast team talking about Haener doing a very, very good job for this Saints team. That last drive finally able to get a scoring drive going, and now I believe they'll try for an onside kick here, maybe.
Go to Charlotte to meet the Panthers. So they have declared for an onside kick, which you have to do these days.
So a new rule coming into play here for the onside kick. You have to declare for an onside kick if you really want to recover it. It'll be interesting to see what the Saints do here. Timeout Denver Broncos as they want to look over their setup here before they get the ball back. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as we're doing live play-by-play here for Thursday Night Football, where the Denver Broncos are taking on the New Orleans Saints down there in New Orleans. And man, guys, do we have a blowout right now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, that is a man very much is going to take some heat. Obviously, you lose 5 in a row, and every coach is going to take some heat.
Well, you know what, Jamie? Maybe not so much boring, but, you know, definitely not as entertaining of a Thursday Night Football game as maybe you'd like. That one with the Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons seems to be like the best one of the year thus far for Thursday Night Football, though, too.
I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying you lose your starting quarterback, your top 2 receivers, 2 of your best offensive linemen, Taysom Hill. Injuries are starting to stack up on the defensive side. I mean, it's tough. It's
all right, and we'll see an onside kick attempt here.
Meanwhile, Shaheed is out for the season. He had surgery in LA today. He's their number 2. Olabi, concussion last week. So here comes the attempted onside kick, which will be secured by the Denver Broncos. PJ Locke walks it up.
And it looks like the Denver Broncos have recovered the onside kick. And that should be enough to get them to the end of this game, as they'll probably go to knee it all out here in this one.
31 games with Malibu Kelly Hayes, George Hill, my guys.
Yeah. What was the first year you came in here?
You're not gonna. I actually did a game here in 1975.
Wow.
I did a game late in the season with Hank Stram on CBS, and we were going to have dinner the night before the game, and he said, I can't because the owner of the team, John Meekum, wants to have dinner with me. And I said, he's going to try to hire you.
Oh, yeah.
And he did. And then Hank came here after Hank got fired by Kansas City, and he's working 1 year for CBS. And he comes here.
And we'll see here the Denver Broncos offense comes to kneel the ball out, as they should be able to get the victory here to move to 4-3 on the season. And the New Orleans Saints, they're going to move to 2-5 on the year after a tough showing in this game. Tough game for them.
For all the folks about Sean Payton coming back, it was cool that he went this afternoon to celebrate Drew Brees. Those two will be connected forever in this town and for football fans. And he was able to get the win. And so mission accomplished, able to pay tribute and also bring his team, as you said, onto a...
Sean Payton with a win against his former team. He becomes the first head coach to get a win against his former team that he won a Super Bowl with, at least in the Super Bowl era. So there's just a kind of cool facts for you guys. And there we go, guys. The last knee down makes it official as we see the Denver Broncos get the 33-10 victory over Dennis Allen and the Saints.
Who was his assistant for 12 years, 2 different tenures. Mike Westhoff also from
Very, very good game.
shake his hand as well. And the Denver Broncos are above 500.
And we see the Denver Broncos finishing this game with Bo Nix going 16 for 26, 164 yards, averaging 6.3 yards per pass. But it was the running game that stood out for the Denver Broncos in this one. As we see, they won this one with 225 yards rushing on the day on 35 carries, 6.4 yards per carry, 2 rushing TDs on the day, both from Jonathan Williams, who, if it wasn't for a couple of penalties, would have had over 100 yards rushing in this game. But how about Bo Nix? He gets 10 carries for 75 yards in this one. Williams has 14 carries for 88 yards. And Jalen McLaughlin even got involved a little bit, man, with 4 carries for 35 yards, 8.8 yards per carry for him. A big rushing day. But guys, one of the big stats here for the Denver Broncos, Courtland Sutton, the big #1 wide receiver for the Denver Broncos, 0 targets. 0 targets, 0 catches, no points whatsoever. I'm sure that's bothering a lot of fantasy football teams tonight. That's a tough, tough break there for the Denver Broncos. And then we see for the New Orleans, or actually we'll go over the Denver Broncos defense. As they see, they really dominated in this one. Had 6 sacks on the day, 6 total tackles for loss. And they also had 2 fumble recoveries in this one. 1 return for a touchdown. So they had a defensive touchdown as well. A total of 11 QB hits in this game for this defense for the Denver Broncos, who are proven to be one of the best defenses right now in the NFL. And they proved it once again against this New Orleans Saints team, who is now reeling. After starting the season 2-0, they now moved to 2-5, losing their last 5 straight games in this one, guys. A tough, tough break here for a New Orleans Saints team, where we see Spencer Rattler 25 for 35 for 172 yards, no touchdowns. He was sacked 6 times in this one. And the Saints offense, 97 yards rushing. Miller had 6 carries for 36 yards. Spencer Rattler added 5 rushes for 34 yards. But Alvin Kamara, 7 carries for only 10 yards in this one. A tough, tough, tough day for Alvin Kamara and Alvin Kamara fantasy owners. But 6 catches bails you out if you have a PPR fantasy football league. As we see 6 receptions for 14 yards for Alvin Kamara. Cedric Wilson Jr. finishes as the top wide receiver for this New Orleans Saints offense, who was decimated at the wide receiver position, with both wide receiver Chris Olave out with a concussion and wide receiver Rashid Shaheed is now out for the rest of the year with a knee injury that required surgery. So tough, tough break for them as Cedric Wilson Jr. finishes with 6 catches for 57 yards and the touchdown there late in that game. Mason Tipton had 6 catches for 45 yards, but also had a couple drops in this game that I'm sure he'd like back. And then a couple other guys with some decent days, but not much to go over there for that team. And as far as the New Orleans Saints defense, we see they actually had 0 QB hits in this game. Not able to pressure Bo Nix properly as they should have been in order for them to have a chance to win this game. We see they only had 3 total tackles for loss in this game. A tough, tough game for the New Orleans Saints. And Broncos country showed up in New Orleans. Wow. Broncos country. Let's ride? No. No, we don't do that no more. Bye-bye, Russell Wilson.
Biggest takeaway from this for the Broncos?
Well, I think really the best thing we saw last week after really having success.
All right, guys, this has been Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of Thursday Night Football here in Week 7 of the 2024 season, where we see the Denver Broncos come into New Orleans and get the victory over the Saints, 33-10 in this one. A big defensive domination here from the Denver Broncos defense and domination from their offense, being able to run the ball all over the New Orleans Saints in this one. Thank you guys so much for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you check out all my NFL reviews and previews for every single week throughout the 2024 NFL season. And be sure to check out my NASCAR race reviews and my WWE show reviews right here on this sports entertainment channel, Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys so much. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.